Alrighty. Kind of a big break, huh? Well, no matter. It fills in the time because we still need to. Need to wait like 20 more minutes for D&D. I got myself some juice here ready to go. Some water for throat massaging purposes. I don't know. Let's turn off the break and change the title and everything. Dungeons and Dragons. Perfect. This will be a persistent campaign plus improv. But not all improv, because I wrote a script just in case. And today's episode is Bloodties, episode 40, titled The Will of Thunder. I'm not very creative. That is just how it's gonna go. Exclamation mark DM. I've been forgetting to do that, and it's my bad. Oh, he doesn't update his Patreon. He still has it, and he's our DM. Might as well check him out, bro. He does great shit. He does great stuff, like destroying us. Crushing our will entirely. It's beautiful. You know, dim the lights. Oh, yo! Roll20 has a dark mode. They have improved immensely. Anyways, I gotta show you guys Roll20. Give me 1 second to capture it. Hey, there, now you can see it. Is it off? Yeah, no, it's good. They even changed some of the layout. Interesting. Fascinating. It does feel good. Alright, we're gonna be turning off the webcam. Say goodbye to that. Alright. Bye-bye. See you guys next time. Alrighty. And let's just hop into the group chat. Oh, hell yeah. I gotta go ahead and tell them. Hopping in a minute. Stream is up. We've got our boys Alan, aka Baldrus, our newly made artificer, and we've got Andrew playing Wanye Kest, our always the resident dragonborn sorcerer. You'll be glad to let you know that. And let's TPK waiting room. Those bastards. Hey, is this the TPK waiting room?
Yes.
Yeah. Am I in the right place?
Take a number.
Okay. My fingers, my finger bones snap as I weakly try to get a ticket.
Yeah, Wanye. You see Wanye's holding a glass of coffee in a styrofoam cup, and he's reading a highlights magazine. He kind of looks up. Let me get that for you, Clyde. And like, you know those like little Publix places where you wait for.
Oh, no! Me as the player is walking into the TPK killing waiting room.
Who the fuck are you? Wanye looks at Smog.
Don't worry about it. First time.
First time.
It doesn't get better the second time.
Have you been TPK before, Smog?
No, but I have a character that's died recently, so I feel that immediate dread. Actually, no, I've TPK'd twice. I just wanted to forget about it. My first TPK, we straight up nuked ourselves. It was great.
This is not a good omen for us as far as the decision-making processes of Smog. So, well, we were putting money on this.
Are you kidding me?
Sierra? Yeah.
Oh.
Sierra obviously is gonna like do something stupid and attack the dragon.
Yeah, but like she's gonna attack it and then realize we're losing and then try to get on its side, and it's just, that's not gonna work.
But what we think is she's gonna like diplomacy. We're gonna do really well in diplomacy, and then she's just gonna attack the dragon anyways. And then
well, then that's when we throw her under the bus. Both of them. If they fail our diplomacy, we throw them under the bus. Are you kidding me?
Yo, I was wrong, Alan. Check. I thought Clyde was like just gonna. You're streaming, right?
Yes.
Okay. I thought Clyde was just a big dummy. I thought,
For what?
I thought,
otherworldly god.
yeah, I thought he would just like immediately when Balasar, he kind of goes with the flow. He's just gonna be like, well, I guess I'll attack the giant dragon, and just like attack the dragon with when Balasar would inevitably attack. All right, so we're good.
We're
We're,
good.
I guess.
Fine.
we're fine.
I guess.
I mean, we're down 2 party members, but like, you know.
Hmm.
We have no front line. That's okay. We don't need a front line. We have Baya. Yeah, sure.
I can be front-ish line.
You're just flying everywhere out now.
So
Why try
I will be, my combat is awful, and I'll be based more on luck, if anything, to first of all get rid of the dragon's legendary resistances, and then get lucky and hit him with an enervation ray that just is extended, and make sure that dragon stays within my range for the remainder of that attack. Otherwise, the spell is wasted. I don't know. Because I only have one.
spells
I only have
you have?
one more warlock spell slot and then 3 level 1 bard slots. Yeah.
Where'd your spells go?
I slapped the shit out of Wanye with this spell magic.
It's very simple because you've already said the word. You're a bard. Seduce the dragon.
Good work. Just disappointing.
not all bards.
All I hope is I roll really, really low as far as
Getting
my initiative goes, because I need to see what the dragon damage is. It's either lightning or thunder. That's very important.
it's both.
very
bro.
important.
It's definitely both. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I might be.
Oh,
both.
let's
That's
go.
I'm gonna try. If it's both, like, I am useless.
bad. And you can just switch it on command.
Ba, 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 ba.
Alright, well,
Alright.
time to get my Dragonade. If I'm
Oh.
going down to the TPK, I'm going down to
Stop! No! Actually, don't.
Hey, it worked last time, my friend.
Actually, no, it didn't.
It did.
I don't want to lose Dylan again.
Why you not
I like
allowed to-
Dylan.
Yeah, he's an elf. He's an elf, alright? It
No,
doesn't matter.
no, I don't- Dylan, no. All right. Yeah. No. If anybody dies here, we die in real life. What the fuck song am I looking for? All right. Miss Prima. And fuck.
Dude, I'm so anxious.
Sure. I will recommend a song I use for part of the dragon fight, if it happens.
I mean,
This is pretty intense for boss fights as they go. And then move from there to some other shit. I don't know.
pretty good.
I played it the moment the dragon showed up on screen. I was like, yeah, this works.
Yeah, definitely.
I was waiting for it. Let's go. Where are my notes? I wrote down a script. You got a script, guys?
Yeah, definitely, Smog. We did not give up all hope and resigned ourselves to death.
Very well. I'll just try to, you know how like when you read and you focus on reading too much that you forget the words you read?
Right.
That's how I'm gonna be with whatever I just wrote down on my phone the hour after the last session. I'm just gonna forget what I said, and then Tim's gonna counteract with an argument. I'm gonna be like, what, huh? What did I just say? Oh god. Feel free to chime in at any point. And
what are the odds that we don't make it to combat? Realistically,
I don't know. Stop! Put that down, criminal scum! You violated the law. God damn it!
he's grieving. Smug.
Yeah, I'm grieving, Smug. Come on.
That his future loss.
Yeah, I'm already beginning.
Stop.
Denial phase.
God damn it!
That's where I develop debilitating alcoholism. That'll be my next character. It's just gonna be Andrew Anderson, but he's an alcoholic and depressed.
So, man, out of character, like Tim said that death isn't the ultimate end. Even if he didn't say if we TPK'd necessarily. Maybe for
Right.
one character at a time. I guess he was just implying that we'd find treasure/abilities that could revive if we chose to.
Yeah.
I think it just means that like it isn't the end of our campaign, right?
Right.
Well,
But
yes. Well, he's also told us that, like, talking specifically about just character deaths in general.
yeah, I guess. I have a bullshit theory that if we die, people that have the mark of the betrayer or usurper on them somehow still survive. Their souls at least do, but they get more in servitude to like Orcus's army afterwards.
Or they'll just be tortured forever. And
Or
Orcus is
something like that.
mom dead.
Exactly. But still living technically with a chance, you know?
So every session we're just gonna role play screaming in a lot of
Except for Except for
Pop
Balasar and Betya. If that's true. I doubt it, but that's the loophole I'm going to try to use as a convincing argument.
Oh shit, Balasar doesn't have the mark of
It's like-
usurper. Right.
It's like, why kill us if we're just gonna come back in an army that's gonna destroy your livelihood?
I will
Dragons
say,
just gonna look at you. What do you say, Al?
I was told that death is 100% the end for Baldrus, and there is no coming back.
No, dude. What about your soul? Where'd you put it?
That's probably been signed away. Some guy's got it now.
What about Mox? Can we summon Mox? Or Mir? Like,
Listen.
can he just time stop and give us another deck of many things?
Probably could.
Man,
We're probably more entertaining.
this wouldn't have
Live or
happened if
die.
Nasira if you let Nasira stay in the void.
Oh my god, you're right. We need to blame Tim. You're right.
No, we gotta blame Alan. That's Alan, dude. He even did it. He undid it.
Wow. Listen, this Syrah has important things to take care of.
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna be difficult when we're all chicken tenders, just
Oh,
being like on
man.
a spit. Getting turned
One of
around.
those things happens to be murder the people who got her arrested.
Oh, that's us.
That would be the Romalian Empire. Rolls persuasion check.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that'll go through.
They arrested you.
Yeah, I'll have you notice here, none of us want anything to do with the law. So,
The trial was just something. I don't have my script in front of me, so I don't know how to speak.
I'm just picturing like a teleprompter you have while streaming and just off.
Guys, scroll back up. I'm not fast. I didn't read fast enough.
Mom, come on.
That's okay. In the case of Nasira dying twice, because her other 7 lives don't matter.
The damage is going to carry over.
I have my backup, but I'm stuck between 2 names.
What are your names?
Trivia Vanille
Okay.
or Lilith. Unyet decided last name, if last name.
I like Lilith. 'cause
I
it's
am a
just-
fan of Lilith.
Yeah.
But the first
yeah,
one,
Rosemary, Lilith.
but the
You're
first
kinda
one
like
is
the-
like, that's definitely a D&D name.
That is actually the real name for the character that she's based off of.
Who's she based off of?
A D&D character. I'm just kidding.
Neo from Ruby.
Oh, right, the anime.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
I don't know why. I don't know why you. Said, yeah, I don't know. Like the moment you said Neo, I just immediately thought the Matrix,
Yeah, that's
and then
our
I got
first
I got stun locked for a second.
Yeah, no. Neapolitan.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god. I didn't even have a script because I just assumed we're gonna go to combat.
Bring back Slaughterhouse. I want to play Slaughterhouse again, man.
The War Cleric seems fun, actually. I don't know how many levels you took,
Actually,
but-
I mean, it's only fun for like that one round where you use your ability and then it's over. Because like I didn't realize at first, but whatever the tattoos that Solomon was using far outclassed any type of damage I did. I only dealt the final blow because that's how much damage Solomon had done to Sin the first time around. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know with that belt that you had. Just anytime you swung, it was like plus 20 on hit.
But
Yeah, it was
I could
pretty
only
nice.
do that twice per day. So that was it. That was literally just a go balls out, and I'm done.
So
Yeah,
it's just like the ranger I was playing, where it's like turn 1, I will attack 8 times.
Unfortunately,
Turn
like
2,
you could do that. You could basically do that for every combat, though. I could only do it for 2 rounds in the day. Like, yeah. After that, I was just simply support, blesses and heals, whatever I had, which is what a cleric should be, really.
Yeah, I was looking at like a support class that can do a lot of damage, because I haven't really played support yet.
Yeah.
Paladin was, I like Paladin because it's kind of everything, but
Yeah. Like war cleric felt like you're a support class, but like one time you get to pull out a shotgun. And
Yeah.
nobody knows where it came from. You just have it, you use it, and it's gone. You have
I'll be right back.
a shotgun with 2 shells. You get 2 shots. Go.
unless someone wanted to play like a support class, if we get TPK'd, I was going to play Paladin because I actually really like Paladin. They're like tanky, they're supportive, and they crit smite, and you just like cut things in half.
I was thinking, what's it called? A backup of mine would be to use a character from another campaign who lived through his campaign, I guess. I don't know if Tim does otherworldly, like someone falls through a rift, they're not from this world kind of deal, but that's how I would go about it.
Yeah, isekai.
Effectively, but like isekai from a fantasy world into a fantasy world. Like, because my character's like stuff in geography is based off of the what's not Wildmount, but the continent Taldore, right? So like the critical role like stuff for season 1, like that's where his stuff was based off of, but none of that would be in Tim's world.
Right.
So I don't know if I could just like either switch up the names to be part of Tim's world, or go with the fact that I'm just straight up from another world that maybe I'd need to go back, or now I'm just stuck here. Who knows?
Technically, Dylan, he played someone from another world, from another plane. Remember Jake Skellyman?
Yeah, true. True.
Yeah, so you could do that.
That counts. That is fair.
Maybe that'll be your secret. That'll be like your character secret. You won't tell anyone you're from a different world, but you'll have like markings and
Maybe. Also, he's an elf.
iconography. Ew, disgusting. All right.
A very swole. I just did swole elf. I was a barbarian monk.
That's an oxymoron.
That's why I love playing shit like that.
You're the dude who's like, oh, I'm gonna play a gnome barbarian. No racial ASIs.
my first ever character was a peaceful half orc monk.
Really breaking those stereotypes.
I really like just opposites kind of deal. That's why I did freaking lanky Goliath with like low strength.
That's right, you did. I actually really like Gillig as a character, by the way. I was sad to see him go, but
it was a character that I really tried to like put forward a charming presence. I don't know.
he's still out
nice
there.
guy.
He's just
Yeah.
one of those things. Go with the Gravestalker. Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Please tell me that's not Tim.
It's
Please tell me that's not Tim.
it's our DM.
Oh
Hello.
shit. I
Hello.
mean, hey Tim. Man, what's good, dude?
Hi.
Hmm.
It's the late night D&D hour.
Yes.
It is.
I have
like
Dragon
it.
Aid to keep me up.
Oh, good. The gang's all here. Now we can die together.
Oh boy. I'm still in my work clothes. It's okay though.
Oh shit.
I'll put on some comfy
Just
music
put on your
while we wait.
pajamas. This will end pretty fast.
Yeah.
That pan flute going.
Oh, I could put on some pan flute. Yeah, let me put some pan flute in here.
I mean, this is fine too.
I'm gonna put on pajamas.
You're not wearing pajamas. It's Friday.
I know Tim
requested us, but-
yeah, I know. Let me do that right now.
There's your pan flute.
Right. This is what I want to hear before a dragon takes my life.
DM's orders, please.
What are you guys talking about? Come on. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, just give me just like 2 minutes just to do some basic setup and then I'll be ready to go.
I think we're still got Dylan waiting on him. So
Jules,
Huh?
would you want Wanye Kest to cast Hold Person on Balasar if Balasar just ran up and engaged this, which Wanye thinks
Are
he
you guys
will?
still here?
Or
Yes.
yeah, we're here.
Well, that's up to Wanye.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't want to like steal your moment. I didn't want to like steal a spotlight or anything. So he's definitely gonna cast Hold Person.
No. I think
Tim?
Tim just had the audio problems, perhaps.
Yeah, just yeah.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you'll defeat the dragon by
Oh, dude,
Ethernet
our
failure.
orc boy or our ogre boy is just gonna sweep up the dragon.
Oh, George.
Yeah.
comes in and just unplugs his switch from the wall. The dragon shuts down.
got this, guys. Watch this.
Okay. Bum bum bam.
Right.
You just George clips into the dragon, and then unclips it and blows it up from within. Telefrags, that's the one.
I just watched a video on how to basically nuke any
Whoa.
enemy.
With
Like
In D&D, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
FBI and D&D.
This week on
Like how
Insecure.
to kill a Tarask at level 2.
Oh no.
That's the
Dude,
thing where you,
he's actually done his
Why?
homework.
Like no, there's no way we'd be able to do it because it takes time, and I don't think any of us are an artificer.
I am.
Oh, well, we don't have time.
It's like it takes time, and I don't think we have an artificer.
Mr. Thunder,
Hi.
hold on.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting reports that we
We're
could
making
kill
200,000 ball bearings.
we could kill a
Okay,
Taraz.
dragon.
Apparently, what you're supposed to do is you use your what is it? Your
Infusion?
infusing. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you make 2 spell rot tattoos.
Gotcha.
With that, have the spell find familiar. Then you make 2 bags of holding. You have to have another person with you on this too. You summon. You both summon hawks.
What the fuck?
You order 1 hawk to hold a bag of holding open. Another one to kind of just clench it in its claws. And then say if there's a Tarask nearby. There's like steps to how to do it so you can avoid lair actions and everything.
What
But
the hell?
basically, the hawk that has the open bag flies next to the Tarask. The other hawk with the clutched bag flies into the bag that the other hawk is holding. And according to the rules, if that happens, anything within 10 feet gets transported to the astral plane.
Oh yeah.
So it's literally you just make a black hole.
Yeah, you made a black hole.
Basically.
That's banishment with so many extra steps. But I think aren't Tarrasques immune to banishment?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
that's why it would defeat a duress.
it's there you go. You just space a Tarrasque. Oh, those poor eagles though.
Yeah.
The hawks.
Well, they're familiars.
They feel everything, dude. They confirmed it. They all feel pain.
I feel sad.
All right, I think I'm almost ready here. Anyone have
Take your
any?
time,
Anyone have any questions or statements?
Will Dylan be here?
I didn't really even look at chat.
He's not in here yet.
That's a good question. Is Dylan gonna be here?
Oh.
Oh god.
Say he was good for this time, right?
I believe so.
He says he should be able to make tomorrow evening if a little late.
Oh, that's the one.
Well, it is a little late, so that's still within expectations.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna chug this Dragonade real fast.
We also got a. Part of the reason I was late was we got a new puppy, so I had to spend some time with the puppy.
Oh, you have 2 dogs now?
Yeah, he's a floofer, all right.
What kind of breeds are they?
They're technically both huskies, but if you look at them, you never think they are. I'll put some fluff in the chat for you guys. Hold on.
Thank you. I was gonna jammy post, but I didn't know if anyone else would jammy post with me.
Jammy
What? Jammy post.
Yeah, I took a picture of my jammies, and I was like, "Damn, am I really doing this?" And I just deleted it.
Yeah.
Like I took a picture of my jammies, and then I remembered I'm a grown-ass adult. And
Okay, warping as a dragon. Here you fuckers go. I'm putting
Grown
jammy
ass. The Dragonade's already hitting him. This is why you should stop. For now.
No, hey, last time I drank when we fought the dragon,
Until-
it worked out for everyone.
Until
except for Dylan.
combat. We don't have any potions, do we?
what's a
Let me
potion?
check my inventory.
Wait a minute. Oh.
What
oh.
the? That angle though.
I'm gonna have to remember this one.
Should I get a different? Okay, it's my shirt. Oh my god. Okay, I'll.
Soul. What? Question, unrelated. If you drink a certain drink where you roll advantage for an hour until you roll a 1, it's a 1 on any of the dice rolled, right?
Correct.
Okay, all right.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I didn't.
So you
even-
haven't missed much. We've all been eaten.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Was I green on Discord this entire time?
You were like that half moon shape orange.
Exactly, yeah.
I forgot to log off from Wednesday night. from my
Sleeping.
other group.
Now Alan is sleeping.
Oh,
You got the half moon.
How does that happen? You have to manually press it or something?
It says idle, so just don't use it. I don't know.
Okay.
Now I am do not disturb.
let's.
I am
all
now
be
idle.
do not disturb. I'm gonna be.
Yeah. We're gonna need some time alone after this.
I'm gonna link that stream to Henry. Excuse me.
He's already gone, dude. Get some bread next to you. Get some bread right now.
Send it to Henry and be like, you could have been a part of this.
Yeah, exactly. You could have.
Get some bread more.
All right, so I'm pretty much ready now. So whenever we're all collectively good, we can get this party started.
Sure.
Yeah, fucking told you guys. No one else posted jammies, and I look like a
I'm
scoop.
not a
I'm
scoop.
not. I'm not. Not in jammies.
I'm
Yeah.
deleting this shit. I'm the only one wearing jammies. Jesus, guys.
I'm wearing jammies.
You are not the only one. I put some on after the order from our DM. I'm just not posting pictures.
Oof.
This place, right? Oh my god! Wow.
This sounds about right.
That's like
Oh.
when you go to christen a ship and the bottle doesn't break. That's what happened.
No, it's okay. You rolled a 300.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh my god! Stop.
Stop, guys. Stop.
Here, I'll
Stop.
handle it. I will handle it. Hold on.
That's even worse.
God.
That's literally unlucky.
All right. Well, is anyone not ready?
This was a
Hang on.
great session. I'll see everybody next time.
Yeah, see you later.
Let's go.
Okay. Alrighty. Let me shut the door. There we go. Because my roommates are out.
You're our only hope, Vanya.
All right, everybody. Welcome to session 40 of Campaign A. How the hell did we get here?
How did we get?
How did we get here?
Alrighty, so
My headphones are on backwards.
So, as we last left off, the party had finally reached the ruins that they were designated to go to from the map, given to them by Admiral Stans. Inside, they found a small tropical paradise with some mummification sections and some cows and rocks. This is not the right music for this. Hold on a sec. But yes, you guys made your way inside and found a Lamia named Pelna, who offered you guys to stay as long as you'd like, however, would request that you guys did some work for her and the tribe while you guys stayed here. There were multiple discussions, some of which kept it private. And as the next day arose, you guys taking a successful long rest, some of you had gone out to search for supplies as well as assist in kidnapping a particular soldier or lost scavenger. Some of you had gone down to the lower depths and caverns to mine what appeared to be a series of gems and glowy trinkets. And then some of you had stayed onto the upper section to explore around and organize and tidy up the place. After you guys reconvened, you guys began to swap stories and spell check each other. Wanye being discovered having fallen under some kind of spell and having it disenchanted. Nasira had decided to have a little fun with one person in particular and threw them into the smoky cavern to the north. They had died by a series of acid and poison, which had angered the husband of Pelna living below. After Pelna pleaded to try and make amends and lay the thing off, the party had their choice of words, which then brought up her husband to reveal an ancient blue dragon, now standing all before you. And the dragon, who... I actually need to pull it back up because my brain's mashed potatoes right now. The dragon's name was Thorkar Olrad, which in ancient Draconic stands for the Will of Thunder. So as Thorkar stands above all of you, you were saying, what would you all like to do?
Knew it.
Thorkar, we didn't mean to slight your benevolence.
Oh, in fact, we're quite pleased to make your acquaintance. Even though it's under
such
such
honor.
tense conditions.
Just stares angrily at all of you.
I mean, I think I speak for everyone here when I say it's such an honor to meet such a powerful dragon after the weak dragons we've encountered. The crawling shadow.
And Wanye nervously looks to Clyde.
Yeah, that one covered itself in a dung heap hidden in a swamp. Quite pathetic
Yeah,
compared to this site.
Yeah, Sir Curse Jock. He was.
I know not of this Rakir.
Makes sense to me.
I don't care. But I do care. As he motions over to the fog and the completely destroyed body of the man Nasira had thrown in. Is who did this?
Wine points to Nasira. Oh,
Nah.
I haven't broke eye contact. I've this entire time I haven't broke eye contact with him.
You did this.
Yeah.
Make a deception check, please.
I did not expect this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, roll for the dragon. And why? Why did you do this?
I was trying to see what this smoke was all about. Your bride had said that this would be my way home. It's suspicious. Not one to just jump in willy-nilly. And I kind of look back at everybody like, don't mention that I ran in.
And the scars I see on you. How did it feel to walk in yourself? And he motions with one of his appendages towards the still slightly burn marks that are across your body from when you walked into the smoke.
Child's play compared to what I've been through in life.
Yes, and like a child, you thought you could fool an old codger like me. How quaint. And he uprights himself and stares at Pelna. Well, I must say, this is the most interesting lot you've brought in quite a while. And Pelna is completely reserved, still making eye contact with Thorkar, but just no words.
Okay.
Completely to the back. Well then, if it wasn't you... Slowly steps out. Literally just gets right in front of Balasar. I guess we need to make an investigation, shall we?
Really? You're not fessing up, cat? You pull this shit and now you're staying silent? Calm the fuck on! Own up to your shit! And I just like look at Nasira intently.
Stares at Clyde at first. Make a persuasion check.
Rolling.
Oh, damn.
Ooh. 24.
Okay. Stares over at Nasira. Is that true?
As far as I knew, it wasn't going to be harmful to him. He said no one has gone in there. He said people have gone in there and not come back.
Shut
He never said
up
anything about it.
and speak plainly.
Yes, I threw him in.
Just stares, eyes locked at you. Yes, I saw it myself. At least someone here is willing to be honest, and just stares daggers down at Balasar.
I'm staring daggers right back.
So you got eyes all over the place. Makes sense.
What to do? Just leans back.
How far does your sight extend beyond this den? Know the goings on around the world?
This entire desert is my stage. Nothing falls out of my sight.
Things outside of that? Encroaching forces upon it?
Perhaps. Somewhat. Move.
This just stares down at Balasar.
I don't move.
Oh God.
Just do what he says.
Balthazar,
Telepathically.
come on.
Quite the stubborn one, that is. After all, you and I, we are dragon. We are stubbornness and sin itself, aren't we?
I take one step to the side. But I still remain with eye contact and daggers in my head, in my eyes.
Thank you.
And there is this weird moment where, like, as vile and kind of an asshole as he is, he does have some manner of manners.
Yeah, for sure.
Nasir is confused and kind of looks down like, I thought he was a bear.
Looks over at Baldrus.
You've been quite silent. What do you make of this?
Well, I think we're certainly in the wrong here. And I'm just hoping it.
He's just amused, staring at your hesitancy.
He's just crying. Soft.
I mean, I just don't want us all to die.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's good.
Well, if you won't say anything,
And immediately just, like, gets right into Betya's face with his entire head, and almost, like, pushing you slightly towards the smoke.
and what about you?
Betya has no qualm with you right now. Betya is allied to you for the time being.
Allied to me. You would be my servant. Yes.
Betya eyes Palna
Mm-hmm.
and tries to gauge the look on Palna's face in regards to what our conversation was earlier.
Make an insight check.
That's at disadvantage, so 26.
Dang, that's a disadvantage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you get a complete read into Palna's expression right now. She is in complete she's not only in complete resignation, but just she's accepted that whatever happens will happen, and she has no intention on acting or supporting any of this. You do also get this hint that she wishes this was dealt with. Although that she is Thorokar's wife, you could tell that there's a bit of toxicity in this, and she would prefer this to be ended somehow.
It appears that I am subservient to you for the time being.
Very good.
Leans upright.
Well,
That was
he had a hefty lunch before coming out of that hole.
Yeah, it was quite a feast.
Burps up the bones of the last person who killed his servant.
And at this point, he just sort of takes another step forward.
Well then, since you are my servant, you support my actions, yes?
Tim, I would like to ready an action to run up onto his back if he tries to attack anybody.
I'll say, Balasar, make an insight check.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Balasar, you get this sense staring at Thurakar's body language and him moving towards Nasira. He has complete intention to lay down on Nasira in just a moment.
Clyde would be the only one who would see this. I kind of look at him and I make it obvious that I'm like gripping tighter my warhammer and my long sword.
I
give him a look of just like.
I just look to Nasira and I sort of tilt my head down and shake my head.
So he's asking me the question, right? Or Bethia?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. You ready? I am too. It would appear that I would be on board with you making your decisions. However, I would ask you to consider that some of my greatest strengths are in advisory positions. And as such, I do not know if I would advise getting rid of a potential subservient pawn.
Perhaps.
I would.
However, how does the expression you say? Eye for an eye, yes.
Yes, however, I would
Yes.
question, are you poking out a second eye when you need one be replaced? You have lost one pawn today. Why lose a second?
That pawn was lost because of another pawn. My pawns are white,
And stares at Nasira.
and this one is black.
I appreciate your wisdom, mighty Thorakal. However, there is the consideration that there are not just two colors on this playing board that we speak of.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh! 24?
Jeez.
Okay. There's this moment he stares. He's still locked eyes with Betya, but also locked eyes with Nasira.
He's cross-eyed?
You know what I mean, but yeah.
Yes, I do.
There
I
is this-
can't get the image out of my head though.
Yeah.
With a wandering eye.
He is old.
Maybe he's got like chameleon eyes.
Mhm. And you do notice that although he is an ancient dragon, his eyes are yellow, but there is a glassiness to it. They have aged quite a bit. But he does look over at the rest of the party, and he does link eyes with Balasar as well. He does take note of your stance.
Explain.
Looks back at Betya.
It is my understanding that the rest of these individuals in this room have a purpose beyond this desert that they have been trying to commit to for the past several years. And it is in this regard that I have lost someone very much that I love dearly to me. As a sibling, that they would help me with, but it is my understanding that they, in order to help me, would need to defeat a being much more powerful than I have ever conceived, much like yourself. I am not able to state the name of the being, for I am not aware of who it is.
Ever hear legends of a Red King?
No. You speak in riddles and myths.
And how's about Orcus? That ring a bell?
What about him?
It's crawling
Wanya's
its way
gonna
out.
Wanya's gonna undo his trench coat and he's gonna show the mark of the usurper.
This vile beast from another plane of existence has come to destroy Breaker, and with him he's brought some undead armies of vampiric monstrosities and demons attacking Breaker at this very moment.
I have no recognition of that sign. For all I know, it's a personal laceration.
I show my mark. We all got it while delving into the truth of this matter. Got in way over our heads, but in our travels, discovered there might be a way to at least stop it, or completely finish off this vile god.
You're trying to stop Orcus.
It's either that or erasure of everything that exists.
And if I don't help, Orcus destroys all of you.
And maybe you. Or what you hold dear.
You get the moment that you're just feeding his ego at this point.
If you've made bet with Orcus, I'll watch from the skies.
Wouldn't you much rather watch with an ancient relic of monstrosity proportions? His very wand that he uses to wipe planets from the face of the earth. The wand of Orcus could be yours, Sir Wheel of Thunder.
And you know where it is.
We know it's definitely on our plane, and we're at much closer to getting to it.
Make a persuasion check.
Alright. I get advantage against dragons. Come on, baby.
Who makes the oh, go ahead. Yeah, you're rolling.
Oh. We can definitely both do it if we want. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't want to say that.
It's up to Tim.
22.
Yeah, he rolled it.
He thinks it over for a bit.
What do you propose?
Well,
Partnership?
years.
Servitude? Probably servitude. That one's worded a bit better.
Yeah, servitude's probably the best.
Servitude sounds wonderful. And how am I? Should I let you all go? Be given assurance you would come back. For all I know, I set you on your way, and I never see you again.
Well, sir, you have a hostage right there.
And I'm going to gesture towards Nasira.
My lord, there is more than one way to be able to be sure. I believe you have the magical means already.
You did get us here once, didn't you?
Betty is gonna gesture to Palma.
Oh, did you message me? Or Oh, I just saw Dylan's message. Did anyone remember to bring anything rubber? I'm like, wait, hold on, that's an old message.
Not an organized group. Perhaps we should have this conversation elsewhere.
And motions towards the furniture just behind Asira.
Oh, I thought he was gonna motion the hole.
Please, not the hole.
I wouldn't want
Thanks to my
guest.
acid.
I wouldn't want my guest stressed, now would I?
Oh god, it's all in one place.
Leans
He
back
wouldn't
to
want to destroy some furniture.
Leans back to Balasar.
This water.
That means you too.
Can't tell if that was a snore or a growl.
That was me thinking. That was Julian thinking.
Wanya's fluffing up the cushion and like patting it obnoxiously.
Well,
Come on, boss.
Well, if we're on one, then I mean, this pool is the most relaxed spot I've ever sat in.
It also gives you a tactical advantage, I believe.
Yeah, feeling relaxed. I could fall asleep in here.
You could also drown in it. Would you like some assistance with that?
As I walk by Clyde, I just kind of look at. I stop for a second. I look at him. We should kill this thing now while we have the chance. And I keep moving. Is this a pillar right here?
Just try to stay
Yes,
spread
that is
out.
a pillar.
All right, I'm gonna lean up against it.
Let's walk over here. All right.
He looks away for a second, but when he looks back, he sees Nasira sitting in the chair.
Oh, I didn't ask you to sit down. Oh, please come over here. You are the special guest of the evening, I believe. You may take her place and
And motions to Betya to sit over there.
The belle of the ball.
I'm gonna walk this way. And while going past, I'm gonna smack Wanya in the back of the head.
Slap him on the ass.
You see Wanya, he's like trying to like maintain an upright posture and just his head gets knocked forward.
So let's get back to business.
And he's sort of like, he's more relaxed, but still very well reading the situation from all of you.
How do you propose you'd find the Wand of Orcus? Where is it?
Clyde. Wanya's messaging you, Clyde.
That is something the great unknown reveals to me in our travels. And I suspect it'll come through us by way of Orcus's forces getting closer to us as they start to invade. It's only a matter of time.
So what I hear is that we just need to wait till it comes to you.
Correct.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind waiting here till that happens.
Sure. Long as you give me access to some of the nice knowledge you got kept away in there. Might help stir the great unknown's benefits to me.
Are you having an issue conjuring this? It sounds like it hasn't been a problem in the past, but now suddenly you have to bargain for it.
The more you receive, the more stimulation's required afterwards. Some things just ain't doing it anymore.
Make a persuasion check.
Make a persuasion check. Okay.
All right. Is muttering to myself.
Perhaps I could let you peruse.
It's right by me.
How long would this take?
Less than a week, I'd give it.
I'll consider. Though I can. Not truly to use Orcus's wand as much as knowing I have something he doesn't. Something he craves.
Well, he's gonna like awkwardly laugh, like.
Well, it seems we have some manner of a deal.
Stretches a little bit.
Suppose I'd best get to researching, huh?
Yeah, well, I can help you with that, Clyde. Whatever you need, my services are, of course, yours and yours alone, Thorokar Alarad.
It's Urad.
Urad. Oh, yeah, it's the ancient Draconic dialect. You know, I'm getting used to it. Urad.
Very well, a partnership indeed. I guess we'll need to sign some sort of contract.
By all means.
Yeah, of course, it's customary.
Of course. Though I only do sign in blood. And I also believe that we have yet to bestow a proper punishment for someone here.
Looks over at Nasira.
I think your blood will do just fine.
Looks over at the rest of you.
Should any of you interrupt, I'll make you next.
I look at Clyde like, are we gonna really let this happen?
I telepathically just say, why do you care about Nasira?
I don't, but this is giving me PTSD right now.
Nasir is gonna get ready to enrage.
Oh.
So you rage?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm preparing to do so as he moves towards me.
Okay, well, while you prepare to do so, he immediately lays in a multi-attack on you.
Shit.
Yeah, you thinking you have another moment, he does not hesitate, and he just goes straight down on top of you. So yeah, we're gonna roll some damage.
Just...
So he's first going to bite you. Does a 32 hit you?
Yes.
Oh shit!
All right. So first and foremost, oh my, you take 24 piercing damage, plus, oh, you got lucky there. Oh, that's a
Should have
cock.
raged.
Plus 6 lightning damage, and that's the bite.
Yep.
The second thing he does is he's going to claw attack you twice. Whoop. Does a another one? Does a 35 hit you?
Yes.
All right, and then lastly, does a 33 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. And these are a lot lower, actually.
Baldur's to stare directly forward. Don't make eye contact.
I'm not making eye contact.
Clyde is looking with interest.
Okay. 16 plus that. Math. I went to college. That is 34 slashing damage total.
All right.
So immediately in this very quick succession, just you all see Nasira get chewed by the dragon, thrown into the Sphinx, and then these two claw attacks just pad Nasira into the earth, leaving a massive crater.
Nasir will stand up and just stare defiantly.
Is the punishment over?
There goes one life.
Do you rage, Nasira?
Yes.
All right. And while you rage, it's going to do a legendary attack against you.
Hell yeah.
And just do a tail attack. That is, ooh, you might get lucky. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, that still hits.
Okay. There we go. Like a massive dog playing with a chew toy, this thing just goes to town. 19 bludgeoning damage. Alright. And you do nothing? You just let it happen?
Yeah, I'll just let it happen for now.
Okay. It's gonna if no one else does anything else, it's gonna multi-attack again.
I take a step, like kind of aggressive step forward. Does anybody like hold me back?
She
No,
ain't innocent.
Wanye is shaking his head no. Oh, as Wanye sees Balasar, he's gonna cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Ain't you seen the shit she's pulled? She ain't no innocent. She's had this a long time coming.
So it's going to go again for the bite. That's a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Wait, can I communicate with you guys telepathically too?
As far as I'm aware, I only communicate to you. So anytime you guys communicate back, you're just verbally saying it.
I can
You also
message
have to-
you, but I just casted my spell immediately when I saw you walk.
Yeah, you also have to roll against that wisdom save, see if you're actually held or not.
Okay,
Or you
let's see. Let's see. This goes.
I
I guess I'm stuck.
Yes! I mean, oh no.
But as I'm just watching him, just like it for me, like I don't need to fully explain it, but for like you guys just see me just like gripping my weapon so tightly, like a bit of blood starts to like seep out of my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Nisha PTSD.
Yeah. Balasar blinks and you have this double flashback. One of the day that your wife and child were killed, and when you blink again, you flash back to Fort Worth, seeing Nisha being swallowed by Rakir. Pretty much, Brandon, I'll explain a bit technically what's going to happen as well. But basically, Thorkar is bringing you to 0 to basically take away your Revivify extra life. Do you want me to keep rolling while you go to 0, or do you just want to let that happen?
No, keep rolling, because after he attacks me these next times, I might react to it.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Next is going to be a bite attack. That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Now, didn't you just already hit me with a bite attack?
Yeah, he's doing another
It's
multi-attack
the start of
right now.
another multi-attack, yeah.
Well, no, because you multi-attacked me, then you legendaried for the tail swing. Then you were doing another multi, you've done the bite already.
Yeah, because you
So
did rage, and that was the end of your turn, and he gets the legendary attack at the end of another character's turn.
All right. But then I thought you had already done the bite, and you still had 2 swipes to do.
No, the swipes already happened before when you raged.
Okay.
So for this one, for the next series of bite, this one's going to be that's 21 piercing damage, which I believe is halved because you're raging.
Yep.
Plus 14 lightning damage.
All right.
The 2 claws, one is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
The other's a 31 to hit.
That hits.
So I'll roll these again here. 46 plus numbers. That is 32 slashing damage.
32. Okay.
All right. What's your health at?
I have 10 health.
Okay. Well, it is your turn now.
Well, let's see. Having been attacked twice, I'm going to swing right back at it.
Okay. 17 misses.
17 misses.
Hmm.
All right, I get an extra attack. I might as well go for a furious. I think it's
Oh
furious. So I
yeah.
can.
Whew. Yeah, that hits. All right.
All right.
Good
That'll
crack.
be 22 damage.
22 damage. Okay. Let me double check. Okay. So yeah, and
And
this is. Yep. So
my-
you crack into him and just get him right in the jaw.
And my bonus action will be using second wind.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. It's gonna do another legendary action against you with a tail attack. Does a 22 to hit you?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Numbers plus numbers. That is 16 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
All right. And then Balasar, are you still trying to resist or break?
Yeah, like I'm like my body is so tense from trying to resist the hold spell that, and my eyes are just filled with like just rage that like I'm starting to tear up. Can I try to break free?
You can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beat 16. Wanya's gonna message you.
Fuck.
Killing him won't bring her back. Oh, yes. There we go.
This is just it's, like I'm imagining visually.
Yeah.
Like my face is stuck in like anger, but like mentally, like I'm like so sad.
Yup.
Yeah. You guys are watching a murder before your very eyes. All right. If no one else intervenes, it's gonna multi-attack again. The bite, that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Numbers plus numbers. That is really that much? Oh, 24 piercing damage, followed by 15 lightning damage.
Are you down?
All right. I am down.
I thought you
Sarah?
said you only had 10.
She second winded.
and second winded
Oh,
for 16
yeah.
health.
Gotcha.
All right. So you are on the ground, and it just looks back at the party, just looking at all of you smirking and seeing Balasar being restrained with Wanya holding him in place.
Betty's gonna chime in and say, "My lord, I would." She's gonna say this in Draconic. My lord, I would very much hate for your property to go damaged. Would you allow me to revive it so you can give your comeuppance one more time later?
It whips out its claw and just drives it into Nasira's chest. And just like locking eyes with Balasar, twist the nail through her torso.
Can I try to break this hold again?
This would basically. This is still technically its turn, and it has 2 claw attacks. So essentially, this is 4 death saving throw failures.
Oh.
And lips the nail up. Nasira, you feel the life drain forcefully out of your body. But you slowly feel your consciousness sitting there as the Revivify extra life that you have kicks in. You have within the next 60 seconds to use this.
I will
Throw a
wait
card.
59 seconds.
Okay. And Thorkar just stares at Nasira's body. Looks up at Beck. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Continue.
Put a quarter into the slot.
I think we'll be fine. Now, back to business.
Right, so let's pull out that map real fast. We'll show you where we've explored Breaker, and
The map's gone, Wanye. Come on, get it together.
Oh, I mean, we have like a quarter of it. Clyde, okay. I mean, there's got to be a map somewhere here. Might I say, very fine work. The Wheel of Thunder. That was, I mean, Baldrus and I are just so impressed. That was incredible work.
Baldrus' head is just like looking down towards his lap.
There's like blood staining half your head.
Absolutely.
Breasts.
I stay out of the splash zone. Think we got enough blood for that contract now?
I think quite. And it just licks the blood off of its talon. Just like the last bit of a dessert.
Well,
I do perhaps have a job for all of you to test your faith if you're interested.
Now, for that revivify, how much do I come back with?
You come back at 1 hit point.
At 1?
Mm-hmm. And it's around this time that you would come back to life. Out of here.
Shitty ass lizard.
Stares down at Nasira.
Still kicking, I see.
I didn't think you wanted to serve him that badly, Nasira.
I have unfinished business.
So do I. And he's going to grapple you, Nasira. Do you attempt to break the grapple?
I am prone. I am barely alive. And since I was pierced with a claw, even though I'm now alive again, I'm fairly certain I'm at least coughing up some blood. So, no.
Okay. So yeah, you all see him scoop Nasira up into his grasp and just holding her.
Well, I can't take your life by the looks of it. So maybe I'll take something else.
And like holding up a toy, just starts folding you over and just starts inspecting your form.
Well, you do punch hard.
As he's doing this, when I'm facing towards his face, I will cough up a glob of blood.
Mm-hmm. And his tongue just comes out and licks it up. With his other's claw, he slowly puts his talons in between your right arm.
You do punch hard. Maybe a bit too hard.
My body is shaking.
Is Balasar still trying to break?
Yes.
It technically would have ended because it ended because of 59 seconds went by, so the spell would have.
Okay.
If Balasar moves, he's decapitating again. You see Wanya just eyeing Balasar, blood's covering Wanya's face. Just look. A whole person.
He does it again.
Balasar can make another save.
Oh my god!
He did it.
Yeah, you break Wanye's whole person. As you see Thorikar just... Yeah.
No!
Stares at you.
No.
Chucks Nasira to the side. Just loosely.
You had your fun.
Yes, I did. It was wonderful. Would you still like to go home in one piece or several?
Yeah, I'm just growling and staring at him.
Well, since cat's got your tongue. I think these are mine.
And looks over at Pelna as Pelna's still just 1,000-yard stare, just not engaging.
I think a proper trade is in order for this. Orcus's wand doesn't actually interest me now that I think of it. I think I'd prefer all of you getting out of my sight. But you seem to have your uses. Do one task for me and I'll let you all go. How about that?
Wanya claps his hands together.
I will be done.
Hey, whatever you ask, Mr. Arad.
Whatever I ask, indeed, my humble servant. My wife has a particular subject that she wishes to add to her collection.
And Pelna kind of perks up at this and is just wide-eyed, knowing exactly what he's referring to.
How about you all retrieve this for her? Given that we are now, I say, 50-50 on blood being spilled, I think the least you all could do for me is make her happy.
I think I speak for everyone. We would love nothing more than to make you and your lovely wife, Pelma, happy.
Wonderful. There's a place to the north of here. Go there. Retrieve the corpse of the pharaoh, and we will consider this payment for leaving.
The
Corpse of the Pharaoh.
Pharaoh.
Understood.
Pharaoh.
Do we know anything about pharaohs in this desert?
Make a history check, Baldrus.
Alright. Nice.
Yes, very, very long ago, in the very earliest days of Damalika, there used to be large cities, large, for lack of a better word, Egyptian cities, that ruled ancient gods long forgotten or, vaguely spoken of. And over time and massive conquerings, many of the ruins were either laid waste or buried beneath the sands. Some theorists and historians believe that the worms actually, by making holes, lowered the desert and also built sand on top of it. Kind of like a never-ending sandbox of just recycling. But yes, there were old rulers, specifically pharaohs, that used to rule these lands, so it doesn't sound off.
Okay, Baldrus will, very shortly summarize that insight to the party, out loud. Just
Fascinating stuff. We love history.
just letting you
We're like
know.
archaeologists. Wow.
Very good. Leave my sight and retrieve the pharaoh. I will guide your way.
If I could
Very
beg
well.
your pardon.
You can rest on horseback, Baldrus.
Okay.
Oh, like a straw hat. You wanted a straw hat, Baldrus. Maybe like a humidifier.
Well, Baldrus looks over at Nasira, just on the ground, probably not moving much.
It'll be the same as when Bethy was unconscious.
I still see you're all here.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Let's move.
Should we prepare some kind of stretcher or something?
You can pick her up.
I'll try to pick Nasira up.
Consider it your workout for the day.
And just stands there, just staring at all of you.
Nasira does not resist.
Okay. All right. So, is Balasar leaving, or still just staring down?
Just still staring at him. My temperament is starting to calm. But I'm still just angrily staring as I see everybody else walking away. I turn and I mutter something in Draconic that does not have an English translation. And I walk away.
Okay.
My lord, may I say, my farewells to the lady.
Yes.
I look to indicate if, like, is she gonna move somewhere? Are we going to chat somewhere? Am I gonna have to circumnavigate a dragon?
It seems like you gotta circumnavigate a dragon.
Just dodge roll underneath him.
Oh, like a miracle Vespucci. All right. Whew.
You know,
My lady.
Betcha.
How long am I to expect this to last?
Waves her hand. It ends immediately.
I wish I could do the same for you. Walks away.
My heart! Oh, oh my god! Damn, that's good. Okay, yeah. So you all, one by one, walk out. And as you go down this hallway, you see the members of the Tribe and Werejackals fucking terrified and hiding in their rooms and staring out through the doorway. But they don't press, they don't prod, and you all...
As
step
we
one.
walk past them
Mhm.
and I see them, I'll just, under my breath, fucking cowards.
Hey, see you later, Joey. Wanya's gonna point to one in the back.
Bye. We'll make some tots when you get back. All right. And so one by one, you guys head out into the night. It is now nighttime. And as you guys step out, you notice far off in the distance to the north, this massive lightning bolt arcing down from the sky.
oh,
Ooh. It is literally a lightning waypoint.
that's awesome.
That's pretty sick.
I wonder if he has to focus on that constantly.
Maybe just like a natural thing, you know, like you sweat, he, you know, precipitates lightning from the sky. It's like a dragon thing. I would know. My ancestors were dragons. Of course.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, my ancestor. Hold up.
Is Keurig still here in the horses?
Who's Keurig?
Our horses.
My
I
horse.
think that was the
Yeah.
name of his horse. Yeah.
Oh, your horses were indoctrinated into the tribe, so they are no longer your possession.
How far away is this?
But we are the tribe.
I'm a member of the tribe. What's going on?
For a day. This doesn't seem, surprisingly, this doesn't seem as far away. Maybe like 4 or 5 hours of a trek.
We do gotta
Alright.
use some dome usage if y'all want to use it now.
Not while it's night.
How far
Use
off
that
is
as
that worm thing?
Can we see the worm from here?
Make a perception check.
My favorite.
But we gotta use it in the morning, you think?
So as far as what you can tell, Wanya, looking around, you do see some of the sands have shifted over time, but you're not sure if the worm is physically present right now.
Well, there goes camping in the worm. Unless you guys want to kill another one.
Oh, you're talking that worm.
Yeah, that worm.
That worm. Yes. It's a little ways away, but yes, you could trek to it if you wish.
Well, seeing as Sierra
Can I make an Arcana check to see if purify food and drink would make the worm meat still edible, and use it as rations?
What an excellent question, Clyde.
Wait,
Here,
you
I'll-
were prepared for this, DM, weren't you?
I'll display this, so you know the spell.
It is rendered a...
At that point, it's just, do you consider 2-day-old dead worm food?
Probably the outside. actually, wait a minute. Removes poison. What's the inside of the worm? Hold on a
Acidic?
second. You know, the outside of the worm is in the tail, yes. The inside, no.
Okay.
So, but it's a worm. There's plenty.
How many rations can we all get? If
That's a great question, Clyde. I don't have an answer for that.
Well, we need rations. I just survived talking to a dragon.
But aren't you prepared for this?
I'll say the answer is enough for
Thank
the
you.
desert.
Thank you.
The answer's enough.
Thank you. All right. We've got food.
God, I love D&D.
Oh, fucking get some. Oh, hell yeah.
So you guys make your way out to the worm.
Nasira's kind of hard to carry on account of her limbs all being shattered and flopping around.
Here,
So I'm gonna like break out some stints and stuff and try to like get
Just
her
use
legs
the
in a
horse.
straight line again.
Clyde gets off of his phantom steed and allows Baldrus and Nasira to
Oh god.
sit on it for the time being.
Betye will also walk over to Nasira, touch her with both hands, and with her mask on, the moon mask is going to look like it suddenly has a teardrop that's going to drop onto Nasira and heal her for 15 health points.
Yay, I get to live.
You can add 12 to that 9 because it also heals your hit die included with the.
Alright.
Oh.
Betya, can you
after
please
that.
make a perception check real quick? Please and thank you.
21 at disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Just
There does
gotta
co-
rub that in.
I think the hold on. Is the
Don't tell me the sun's rising.
It was a long conversation.
Alright,
the,
we camp here for 12 hours.
the DC for this was 20, but you notice as you guys are walking towards, there is a massive sinkhole in front of all of you that if you had stepped into it, all of you would have fallen into it.
Alright, we are stopping right here.
Oh, what's going on?
The worm's right there. Come on, Betya. I mean,
No.
knife yours.
She is going to, she's gonna wave her thing around and do the thing, and
Yeah.
she's gonna cast. Does this actually work on the thing?
What is it?
Desert Madness.
We're gonna shatter this area, so the thunder is going to trigger the sinkhole.
Okay, as you shatter, the sinkhole falls to about 40 feet. But you guys are able to navigate around it.
Oh, right.
And-
Those.
And because of the later hour of the night, the desert is cool enough that you can get to the worm without having to roll for it.
Thank you.
All right, so it is pretty much midnight at this point. Almost in real life too. So would you guys like to long rest?
No, right? Because we want to travel in the night?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna investigate the worm. Is
I
there
agree.
any?
Okay, so you just went to the worm to get some rations.
Yes. So Clyde
Okay.
is busy. He undoes the phantom steed cast, warning Baldrus to like get Nasira off of it unless she falls, and he will start ritually casting purify food and water on edible parts of the worm.
Wanya would also like to just scout the worm for any loot that we may have missed.
Ah, yeah, let's look inside of it.
Yeah, it has a stomach, you know.
Okay. Well, give
How
it
long
a-
are you spending on all of this?
It ultimately let's see. The cast of food and water would take me 11 minutes. So if I can make that much food in 11 minutes, boom, like basically a short rest, you could do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I have time to take a short rest?
I'd say so.
Yeah. Short or
Nasir
long
will.
rest.
Well, I don't know if we're going to spend 8 hours at this worm.
No.
No,
Um,
we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
And stop it when the sun comes up.
Nasir will just lean back in the sand and short rest as they do proper things.
Okay.
That you
Mid-
play Song of Rest.
Oh shit.
Which is-
Clyde could do that too.
Just have a
Just-
jam sesh.
You know that? Yeah, let's have a jam sesh.
I work alone. No, I'm just kidding.
While you guys are healing up and investigating, first and foremost, I know for many of you on the East Coast, it is 10:47. Do you guys have a cutoff tonight?
No, not
I
at
will
all.
Not at
stay
all.
out
No.
until
Absolutely
5
not.
o'clock
I'm
in
here
the
to
morning.
game.
6
Do you know who
a.m.
we're talking to?
Yeah.
That cut off. This guy.
Okay. Okay.
1 to 5.
We're gonna LARP our actual long rest in real time.
I'm good with that. I'm fine with that.
Don't throw any more dragons our way, because I will get loopy.
That's fair.
So if they're
Um,
both singing Song of Rest, do I do 2d6 or is it still just 1d6?
Technically, it's D8.
Oh, is it d8? Okay. Also need to roll one more of
D8 for
these.
Bethia, D6 for me.
All right.
Is that...
What is
oh,
that?
never mind. It's a D6 for me. My bad.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I misread it. Thought it meant
It's at
your
certain-
level of roll.
Yeah. And I think we just do like 2 performances in a row. So after Bethia is done, because Clyde is purifying the food, Clyde would just kind of half jokingly do a song, and he just kind of I needed some mood uplifting. Shit like that.
What the fuck?
Okay, well, at least with that, Nasir is going to actually look half decent and be able to walk on her own.
hmm You are definitely messed up from what kind of laid down on top of you.
I had a dragon use my insides as a inkwell.
And somehow you lived, which I don't know what the hell's looking over you.
Bethia.
I guess.
Aw. You hear from the warm mouth.
Bethia is not through with you yet.
They love each other.
You know, I really thought I was gonna like have to replace her arms or something, won't you?
Yeah, like little sticks. She could be like a monk again. She could just like go around and punch people with sticks, poke them.
How do you know about that?
Oh, what? Oh, I forgot we retconned that out of season 1. Oh. Wow, this stomach sure has a lot of stuff in here, Baldrus.
Yeah, both of you please make investigation checks, please.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I'm an expert on these.
Wow. Our rolls have been pretty slick today. Considering.
Yeah, thank God the persuasion rolls were all pretty good. It wasn't like a career as a jock when we just got fucking destroyed.
Yeah, but he
I think
didn't
he's
seem
just,
reasonable.
like, spelunking in this worm.
There we go. Let me move this to the map. So I will admit, because I didn't know that we were having this session till like pretty much yesterday.
Yeah.
I did plan that there was something in the worm. What it is, I don't know. But you found it.
Wow, Baldrus, look at this
here.
mysterious object you
Wow.
have.
hmm So I will admit that was something that I knew was going to be in there, but I didn't plan. I was like, oh, I'll get back to that. But then I wasn't expecting the session to happen today. So you got something, Baldrus.
Ball just comes out of the worm waving this like blurry thing in the air. Can't really tell
It's like censored.
How this thing, guys? I don't. Anyway.
You get the static sound over your voice every time you try and say what it. Look what I. Isn't it great?
Oh my gosh, a whole pile of. Quite literally.
It's not
So
for
we
our
all
minds to know.
Yeah, we all have. It's like I'm doing the whole like Eldritch thing. Like it was so cool and amazing. You couldn't even put it into words as to what it was.
I can't remember what it was. It was like some show or some game, and I wish I could remember so I could reference it better. But they were having a conversation, and anytime a certain thing came up, the entire screen just became static for a moment for that, and then it went right back to them continuing the conversation without knowing it. Nobody could hear what they were saying.
All right. So while you guys are exploring and eating and resting around the worm, after it is all said and done, what would you all like to do?
You're all about ready to pack up and go north?
Wanya slides down the maw.
Well, ready as ever, I suppose.
Wonderful. Y'all still want to sit down and rest for a bit? I mean, you can take the horse and just, have ritually casted summon steed. Or phantom steed, that's the one.
That's ritually casted.
Yes.
Ooh, that's shame. Okay. So you guys get your phantom steed.
And I believe it's a medium horse, so just like the other horses, 2 people can ride on it comfortably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you want a token for it?
Yeah, if you wanted to use just any normal horse, it's fine. I don't have anything in particular.
Okay, yeah. I'll admit, there's a lot of things happening as a DM. That,
I don't demand anything specific.
No, I think you are demanding something, Clyde. I want a phantom horse, damn it. Okay, you have a long white horse.
Yay.
There you go. Nay. And I'll make it yours. Okay.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Let's go.
Alrighty. So are you guys heading towards the destination, or are you doing something else? Sorry, I'm just trying to reorganize everything.
Oh yeah.
We're heading towards the destination.
Okay. Alright. So you guys make your way through the edgings of the night. And this, for sake of brevity as well, and, lack of time and planning, you guys do make your way there over a series of time. And you notice, sunken into the earth, but still slightly showing parts of the roof as well as some footprints along the ground, you notice this sunken underground Temple of Swords and the Gong Plains. But yes, you guys find what appears to be these ruins, and when you get up to it, you notice the lightning subsides a bit. And you all hear in this phantasmal-like voice,
When you are ready. Man, I wish I could do that shit. That'd be so cool.
We're setting up camp for tonight, and then going in the morning. I figure some of us still need the rest.
Elves don't need rest, you know that, Clyde. I mean, knife ears. Zira, Zira will walk it off. She took a dragon to the chest. I think she's fine against the dead pharaoh. Dead pharaoh, what's he gonna do? Oh, when I'm dead, I'm gonna... No. We just...
Are you so eager to fail and displease your new lord, Wanye? We need our
lord.
Oh, he's not, is he?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I mean, he's definitely, he's...
They know way too much about us.
Come on. We need our full strength, anywho.
Wanya is going to lean against a horse until it disappears, and then hit his head on the cold hard ground.
I mean, get Nasira's briefcase. At the very least, we'll be safe in there.
All right. So you guys are just resting outside of this this site.
Yeah. In
You guys
the,
need a
in the
long
dome.
rest or a short rest? I'm fine with either.
I say long. We still
Yeah,
have
long
points of
would be good.
exhaustion we need to get rid of.
Alrighty.
I will pull out the briefcase, open it up, set it on the ground. Big 10-minute timer appears in the sky.
I get locked out again.
Okay, so I'll say, unless someone would like to watch through the dome for their long rest, you guys just go through your long rest.
I decide I choose to watch and set up watches, telepathically communicating. I don't want to wake up and have Nasira eat killing one of us one by one.
Yeah, I'll do a watch. I've got a thing to make anyway.
Wanya will do a watch, I guess, now that he brings up that very valid point.
I'll take up a watch with Clyde.
All right.
I'll go with Baldur's.
All right, so whoever wants to go in first watch, please make perception checks.
Me and Balasar. All right. Perception.
Okay. All right, so yeah, so you guys get to kind of look around. You get to look around the outskirts a little bit and try to keep an eye on everything. You do notice, now that some time has passed, the fire that you guys had ignited fighting the lizard folk camp has subsided finally. As you're staring off into the night sky, yeah, you realize there isn't a giant inferno guiding guiding everyone in the desert. Your time passes, and you kind of keep an eye out, also staring at the ruins, trying to make out what it is. But from what you can tell, nothing untold so far.
Are we taking watch, Balasar? Are we taking watch outside the ring for a moment, or are we staying inside the bubble?
We can only stay inside, right?
We can leave and enter if we want. Now that the spell was started around us.
Okay.
Yeah, if you were in the bubble when it was created, you can enter and leave as you wish.
I'm fine with either. I would prefer probably staying in though.
Alrighty. Clyde, whispering, not telepathically. We'll just say, look, I'm sorry you had to see some shit like that again. The powerlessness that came with it. But I gotta tell you, out of all the people that not necessarily deserved, but could have gone through that, Nasira's done some shit. After you got separated from us. She's got a chaotic streak, an evil streak. I don't know what to tell you. Dipping people in lava. Something about her ain't right. I honestly feel this was a long time coming.
That's besides the point. She's part of this group, and can't fail again to see another member that we're in charge of die, while we stand back and do nothing. My entire life has been nothing but bloodshed and fighting. I'm tired, Clyde. I just want a good death at this point.
Why not? Can't settle for something for a calm ending? I mean, isn't that what we're fighting for in the end? Once all this bullshit's done?
I thought when I killed Jormungandr I'd feel something, some kind of relief, but my anger still dwells within me. I don't know if it's Alisar is still breathing out there, or if there's just something in me that died the day my daughter did. I just want to be at peace. But I keep on being denied.
Well, let's keep searching for it.
You're a good man, Clyde.
And I'm assuming that this will be at the tail end of our rest, and I'll turn back to go rest.
Clyde.
Yeah?
Clyde.
It's at the end of our watch, and I turn I turn back to go back. But if there's more, I will stay with for more.
No, yeah, Clyde is stunned in silence. He'll like whisper to himself, "Am I?"
Character development.
he'll wake up next to Watchman.
As you go to wake up whoever's next, Clyde, you notice as you try to tug on whoever's form, time has stopped for the brief moment. Meet me in secret chat real quick.
Oh yeah. Nani?
Pedro.
Hello.
Hi. First off, who named the chat room to TPK waiting room?
It was named that way when I got in there. I think it was Andrew, probably.
Yeah, probably Andrew. So yes, you get this moment where time freezes again, and yep, you are aware of what this means. When you look outside the dome, you do notice a figure sort of silhouetted, standing there waiting for you.
Let's walk out.
And it is your icon staring back at you.
Oh. How did I do?
How do you think you did?
Well, I'm still living. Still get a chance to explore everything that's out there. Would I like to take more of a peek at that dragon's fount of knowledge? But I'm still kicking. There might still be a chance.
Perhaps there is. It lives as well.
Sure does.
You wish to continue. You may fight it. But knowledge is precious. And the more searching and fighting you do, the greater the knowledge is gained.
Think it's time for a trial?
That is your trial, if you wish to accept it.
Of course I do.
The others seem split on this decision.
They just... One of them wants to seek an end. And the others are heavily beat up. But look where we are. It ain't gonna get any easier. We need this trial to toughen us up.
That is fair. However, rest is sometimes necessary. Not all tests must be taken. If you wish to pass this test, you may. Though the next, I promise, will not be easier.
We'll get ourselves into tip-top shape. And we'll ace that test.
Very well.
Disappears. And Clyde, you do have this moment where you recall back to when The icon initially asked you if you want a test. You said to let's think on it for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It initiated the test for you.
Huh.
Just something to think about.
Okay.
All right, let's head back.
Here we go. Let's find out.
And there's 5 beholders.
Baldrus, come on, get up. Your turn.
Uh,
All right. Sleep tight.
did anything
Why are you telling them to sleep tight?
The joke.
Oh.
Alright, so who's taking second watch?
Baldrus and Wanye, I believe.
Yeah, okay. In that case, make a perception check, please.
I'm rolling great with these perception checks.
Nice.
Wanye, you are, as you were shooken up before seeing the dragon skeleton head at the lizardfolk camp, you are now full body engaged with encountering your second dragon of this journey. You're pretty preoccupied in your thoughts. Baldrus, you the more observant one in this case, you start kind of scanning the desert for a bit. You at some point see something streak across the sky. Some kind of form. You're not sure exactly what it is, but there's this moment where it glows white before disappearing.
I'll tap on Ye. Hey, did you see that?
No, I didn't, but the dragon one, oh my god, that was so cool. You didn't have a spiritual awakening like I did? Oh my god. That was my ancestor. Well, it wasn't, but I mean, we were kind of related, right?
The one.
I mean, well, you know, he wasn't like an uncle or anything, but that my ancestors were dragons. Baldrus was.
Right. I mean, I don't know if I would have called it cool.
I thought it was pretty cool, and you know, seeing a Sierra get her comeuppance was pretty sick when he did you saw the talon thing, right, with the blood squirted on your helmet. What were we talking about?
I couldn't not see it. Honestly, I thought we were dead.
Oh yeah, for sure. I thought we were gone. I thought Balasar was gonna chop his head off, and he would have just annihilated us. But hey, very reasonable guy, you know. I mean, he was hospitable. He allowed us to not be incinerated into dust, and that brings me solid. You know, it brings me confidence. It instills confidence in me when I become a dragon. When I take to the skies, I too will be as benevolent as he is.
Don't you have like some sort of deal to go like kill an entire country or something after all this is over?
Well, it's not really the entire country. It's more of just like a subsect of a country. And it's a Sterna, and there's elves, and look, we have a storied history with, well, them killing my mother, those knife-eared son of bitches. But, well, I'll get Folgers, I'll teach him my ways. And those elves will pay for their insolence.
Where is Folgers?
You know, I was talking to Palma about that. She gave me the option.
Oh.
Well, yeah, he's my son, I think. I'm not sure. I'd like to think so. I think he loves, or as much as a cancer cell of demonic energy can love something, I think he cares about me. And I look forward to being reunited with him again. I was hoping that Clyde maybe he can scry and see where he is, or wave his magical Eldritch Wand thing. He has that book with the skin on it and detect where he is. Maybe I can communicate to him. Maybe I can tell him, Wanye says he loves you and he cares about you, and you're wearing his mom's fang and you should bring it back. All the good stuff.
You said Pelnut?
Belma, the lion lady. inside.
Yeah, what happened with her? You mentioned
well.
it when I brought up boulders.
She scryed. She looked into the ocean or the pool and she saw, well, Westerna. She asked where I wanted to see. You could do that, Balders. You could go down there. Well, maybe we can bring the body and you could see where your parents are.
I saw something in that water. After that water, I had like a weird dream at the night we came in, where this sort of like golden man told me that the gods were watching over us, and I swear he showed me like the future or something. Maybe it's just a dream.
Golden man, like what are we talking about? Like
I was just in complete darkness, and this like giant guy comes up to me and he says that the gods are watching over our group and that we are like the hope for the world or something crazy. And he showed me visions of like all of the cities we've been to in Ash and places that are currently in Ash completely revitalized. I mean, if something's, there's got to be something with that magic, right? I mean, maybe it's a crazy dream, but if she can see something,
well, that's a lot. So the Romalian Rangers that are serial felons are responsible and tasked by a divine being to save the very world.
I'm just telling you what the guy told me.
No, Baldus, that's me, Wanye.
I'm not crazy.
Of course I believe you. No, you're no. Of course I would never say that. I'm not Clyde. You know, it's maybe you should tell the rest of the group that when they wake up. But maybe after the Pharaoh, it might be a little heavy burden for them. So early,
And Wanye's gonna turn back. And then right before he goes to bed,
but man, if that dream was cool, like real, it'd be pretty sick, Baldus. We'll be pretty sick.
and Wanye's gonna lay back.
Before Baldrus goes to bed, he's gonna pull out a large rod from his bag of holding, and he's gonna place it right over Wanye's nose and twist a ring on the bottom of it, and the rod begins to hover, and he goes to bed.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Alan.
And the final watch. Who's watching, if anybody?
Huh.
We need backstory drops. Come on, boys.
Betya, Nasira, you gonna...
You guys were like
You didn't wake
friends?
them up. you
Oh.
just went to sleep.
I mean,
When the second watch doesn't wake up the third watch and just passes out.
Okay. Does Betty remain passed out as well?
Absolutely. Still 3 levels of exhaustion.
Okay. We passed the third watch. Let me roll something real quick.
Death.
Another worm.
Okay. So the third watch goes by. And at this point, it is around somewhere between early morning and noon, maybe around 9 o'clock. And one of you wakes up first before the others. And the only thing you hear is the massive thumps and shakings of the earth.
Wait, Zira, wake up, wake up. I'm gonna start shaking people.
Ow, fuck, what the fuck?
Baldur's hits his head, or Wanye hits his head on the, I assume, the immovable rod you put over my forehead. Baldur's.
That's correct.
Also, at this point, you all have benefited from a long rest and also have removed 1 point of exhaustion. And please also, I'll say don't worry about rations because the purple one.
Hey,
I did chill in the spa for a little bit.
That is fair, yes. So you would get 2.
Hey.
And then speaking of spa,
should I do that too? I was kind of sitting at it basically after the day, after spending the day in the library.
yeah, you guys actually, yeah, you were in there for a bit too. So Betya and Clyde, both of you roll D100s, please.
And I'm guessing our previous thing goes away, right? I had
Previous
like
thing?
lightning resistance from it last night.
Oh, yeah, the initial thing would go away.
Cool.
Wanye can take the immovable rod, right, Baldur's?
Baldur's has not told you how to
Oh, shit,
activate it.
that's right. Okay, so,
So
he's
it's
just gonna
just-
awkwardly get his
it's
way
just-
out of this.
You have to like shuffle out.
Okay, Betya, your visions of the purple worm, the fear that you had of it, is subsided, despite the fact that there is one obviously close by. And as you listen closer, you hear your own heartbeat, louder and louder and louder. For the next 24 hours, you have advantage on death saving throws.
Something positive?
Rad.
Seems like all of your adrenaline has finally paid off. Clyde, you awaken with the ground shaking beneath your feet. And on top of it, you feel something moving around your undershirt. You notice 3 pixies attached to your chest.
Attached?
Attached to your chest, not like physically, like
okay,
holding you.
Okay, okay.
And they look at you with love-struck looks in their eyes. And they each have 1 gold each to present to you.
How the heck did they get in here?
How? What? Am I dreaming?
You're not sure where they came from, and they don't say anything, but they're just hanging around.
Is that for me? I accept the 3 golds.
They giggle. I can't make this up.
Do
All right.
Yeah, okay, alright. Well, stick
Got
around.
something to share with us, Clyde?
I have no idea what's going on. I got 3 pieces of gold, though. I mean, it's something to my name.
Well, I mean, if you don't need him anymore, we could feed him to Baldur's little worm pet. Be kind of cool.
What pet?
Ah,
right.
the worm in the coffee. Yeah.
I'm sure it's something magical related. It'll go away, I'm sure.
And
I'm
speaking,
sure you should be accepting gold from strangers.
Looks good.
and speaking of worm, you all look out to the south of you, and you notice this giant mound of sand moving towards all of you.
No time to contemplate stranger danger. We got a mosey.
Well, time to splunk.
Hey, Clyde, isn't it this way?
It's north, right?
I don't know. All right.
Wait, north that way.
Oh my
And
god,
that-
we lost.
And as the worm is getting closer and closer to all of you, you notice it actually slows down and stops. And you can't really see features of it until some of the sand loosens from it, and you see just bits and pieces of it staring out from the sand dune that it's under. And after a moment, staring at all of you from a distance, it goes underneath the earth and turns around and goes away.
Does it listen to the dragon?
Maybe
Or-
it's afraid of something.
I think something down here is repelling it. Whoever this pharaoh is has got some sort of presence, I imagine.
He's dead, right?
You're...
The
No,
dead pose no threat. We're in front of
thing, right? Where we're supposed to.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
the dead pose no threat. I just kind of lead the way.
And what about the undead looking at Baldrus?
No
They
threat
died once. They'll die again.
for the next.
Yeah.
6
Well,
days.
he's the exception, I guess.
All right.
See, I told you you liked this, Baldrus.
All right. And descending into, there's actually a little bit of an outside section. Hold on a sec. Let me just delete these
Yo,
things.
dungeon crawling. Let's go.
You guys, it's just a small. It's actually not that large, but you guys notice
Cool.
this small walkway
Oh, there we go.
leading into just a one-room room.
Is it well lit? Oh,
It
It's
is morning.
Yeah, it's morning, and there are parts of the ceiling that have been cracked inwards, so the room is very well lit.
Would I recognize any of this religious iconography or statues?
I'll say make a religion check then.
Let me come up and roll up.
You you don't know the specifics of these, but you do know that there is history of old ancient religions here, long past or long forgotten. Most of it hasn't been discovered, and the War Sands Desert is so dangerous that there are many parts of it that haven't been excavated because of just. You guys remember your first day here? It was quite rough.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I would like to look for, I guess, pitfalls or just dangerous places that we shouldn't be stepping on as we
I would like to
enter
help.
forward.
Sure, you may help. Roll perception.
Alrighty, I'll roll an advantage with the help. 15.
15. So from the doorway, and you sort of stare into the room, which there's no door or anything. It's pretty much just open. You stare at the door in the archway. You stare at the tiles on the ground. From what you can tell, you don't spot any traps.
Nothing.
I want to just kind of take a hand axe and just kind of slide it along the floor.
Okay, so you,
In front of
Balasar, you slide the sand axe across the ground, and the ground is made of some kind of like mixture of sand and limestone, and the ground cracks slightly as you move the hand axe across. It's quite old in here, but from what you can tell, nothing activates.
You know it's gonna be a problem if that worm comes back for us and we're dragging this body along.
And as you all one by one step into the chamber, we're going to take a brief break.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'll admit, in many different ways, including the fact that this is at night. Very different session.
True.
Near TPK, we got background story. We got
Oh,
character
yeah.
development.
Ooh, okay. Oh, when I do this and make it night mode, does this change for you guys too, or just me?
I don't
Nah, just
see
you.
anything, yeah.
Okay.
I have it in night mode.
Oh,
Are you
is
talking about the dark mode?
Yeah, dark mode.
Roll 20? Yeah, I have a button that lets me
it's
switch
like
between
individual, yeah.
Really nice, actually. Gonna keep it permanently.
For a second, I thought they re-added lighting to roll 20. I was like, yay! But then I got quite disappointed.
Pay for that, Jim.
I've thought about it.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
All
I
right.
have
So
it and I use it a lot.
I heard it's really good. Do you recommend it?
As a puzzler, yes. You're a bit more of a storyteller, so I'm not sure if I would say yes.
That's fair. Okay. Speaking as the puzzler DM here. Cool. Okay, we'll take a small break. We'll be right back.
Nice.
I like how Baldrus is an expert on pharaohs, but knows nothing about the desert. You rolled a 1. That seems very strange.
It's because they're undead. He needs to know what he's all about.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're right. He's an expert on
very
that.
hyper focused in his research. Does not care about any of the surrounding things of pharaohs.
Hyper focus. That's what we're calling it.
It's like that one white kid that lives his entire life in Canada but wants to be an Egyptologist.
Huh. Yeah, that one kid.
As he slides this Egyptology book on his desk.
Oh man. That was. I really liked Betty's argument during the dragon. That was awesome.
I like Betya's when she told Pelma. I wish I could do the same for you.
Dylan, do you have that like sort of laid out ahead of time? Something that you want to say, or do you just come up with that on the spot?
In regards to whomst? The Pelma conversation?
Both the Pelna, and then you also you spouted some good wisdom with like the chessboard like pieces and stuff like that, in a way to like sort of mitigate Nasira's life being taken, because I could come up with nothing. I got nothing for that.
That was mostly on the spot, and honestly, when I was going up to Palma, I was about to rip her a new one, but I thought that would be more effective.
Yeah.
Like as I was like moving my token, I'm like, you know what? Just no, never mind.
I wish I was naturally charismatic. My charisma is like 8 or 6.
You don't give yourself enough credit.
Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. The good news is Wanye is just like I picture him as like Kanye West, obviously, but like young Kanye West, where he like stutters and he's like all autistic all the time. So.
Is that how young Kanye was?
Yeah, Kanye doesn't hate elves. That's a different part.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
He hates Peppa Pig. Yeah, I think elves are on his list probably.
Yeah, Peppa Pig was on his beef list. I'm glad you and Balasar talked. That was dramatic.
Yeah. It's still a bit difficult for me to come up with like emotional beats on the spot.
Oh yeah, same here with me. I can't do it at all. I guess Wanye doesn't really feel
emotions.
Well, he feels emotions. He feels hate towards elves.
And
that's
giddiness towards killing elves.
Yeah, that's like he used to feel love for his like what he viewed as his mother, but he doesn't feel that anymore. He had that like the mother's fang around his neck, but it's with Folgers, so he's kind of less nostalgic for that, more just forward-looking to the destruction of elves and becoming a dragon himself.
I'm really enjoying the elven hatred and trying to deal with it while working with Betya.
I'm glad. I was afraid that you'd be like sad or offended or anything. I'm not. I have one negative in Wanye's stat sheet. I wrote this 2 years ago, and it's literally, I think it's like racist against elves, as is, yeah. Bond's good friends with Baldurs. Flaws, racist against elves. So this is not something he's gonna get over in a few sessions.
I guess I have that like middle school teacher mindset in the yes, I'm going to allow you to learn a lesson.
Oh yeah.
I do like how stoic Betty is. Like compared to your previous characters who are very flamboyant and funny, and she's very, I won't say emotionless, but she's very stoic. She's forward thinking. She's mission focused. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Did you get your pizza, Tim?
I actually had a couple slices earlier today.
There you go. Someone bribed him. Someone here did it.
For the price of one chicken Alfredo pizza, is all I'm saying.
Now, I know I give you crap about, the elf hatred, but I just heard chicken Alfredo pizza, and that rattled me to my core.
You ever just have Alfredo pasta with some cheese on top?
Exactly!
Like, it doesn't seem that off base.
I'm with Dylan here. I mean, if that's like racist against Italians, honestly, that's just like cultural appropriation.
That doesn't seem off base, man.
It's just chicken cheese Alfredo pasta with a breadstick at
It,
the end.
it's just the layers are different. I don't know.
I don't do chicken on pizza.
Okay,
Like-
that's fair.
Just like
So-
chicken does not feel like everyone's like barbecue chicken pizza. I'm like, that's cool. Go die, please.
Fucking.
Right, note taken. I will not be getting chicken on pizza.
I would sooner defend someone who eats Hawaiian pizza than chicken on pizza.
Dylan, I think we see eye to eye on many things. Maybe not the elf, but pineapple on pizza, disgusting.
No.
Should be ashamed.
Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here.
We'll work on that.
Wait a minute here. Pineapple's
be-
great on pizza.
Oh, there's gonna be a
Specifically.
GTA
Specifically, listen. I'm more than happy to kill you. Specifically, pineapple and jalapeno on pizza.
There is a
Did you
can of
physically
pineapple
move on here when you
I
said that?
recommend. I love.
Oh yeah, he's signing with Betya right now. This is odd. This is like Avengers Civil War right now. Pineapple and jalapenos.
Oh,
This is
my-
most sweet and salty.
Thank God I'm on the DM side.
Jalapeno. We should have left you to die.
What? Wow.
Okay.
No, I understand the jalapeno. I can't do spicy. I'm way too white for that. But I will. I love me some pineapple.
Yeah, jalapeno on pizza is like, at least for me, it's like you have to be in the mood for it. If you're not in the mood, you can't do it.
Are you a pineapple respecter, Tim, on pizza?
I'm a pineapple sympathizer.
Oh my
Ooh,
Now,
god.
Damn.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. In recent years, I have not been able to do jalapeno on pizza as much because it is getting a bit too spicy for me. You know, you get older, you apparently can't handle it anymore.
You ever start sweating?
Your
Man,
body,
And
your
speaking
your
of,
insides have melted.
as the party steps into the lair,
We're just talking about pizza. It's
with
okay.
your slices of pizza, you notice that as soon as you step foot, the pizza immediately molds and rottens.
Ah shit! Give me 10 minutes. I'll fix that up. Hold on.
Worm jerky.
I'm so glad I'm still outside out here with my nice fresh slice of pizza.
I cast Mage Hand and I swipe the pizza.
You know, Nasira's got her free taco.
Ah! You made me drop my croissant.
Yeah! Stop! Alrighty, but yes, as you all step into the lair, all of your food and water immediately rottens and turns into vinegar.
Oh, are we back?
The hell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So, so food, hi. Food instantly moldens and water instantly evaporates. Other non-magical drinks are spoiled immediately, such as wine turning into vinegar.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I just kind of like toss the rotted food aside. All
Did
that
you not
shit.
just use spell to reverse this?
I mean, it's all turned into weird gunk. Maybe once we're outside, we could try.
Do you think our dragon lord would be so kind to give us some rations for the journey back to wherever? Once we bring this pharaoh in, of course.
No clue. And who knows if it's the Pharaoh's presence that does this.
I have a feeling I can convince Palma to give us some food.
Right, so what are we looking at here?
Great question, Clyde. Make a perception check.
Oop.
Aha. So yes, you look around the room, and overall, just from a glance, you do notice a couple small ornaments around the room, some boxes and some tables. The overwhelming majority of it has cobwebs, sand, cracks, just massive amounts of irreparable damage. The beetle that you see on the ground here, the picture is actually looks far better than it does in game. as the tiles have all been cracked. You can the paint's been faded massively. You can still make out what it is, but this place has aged. The most impressive thing you can see from this angle is the large statue of Anubis. And historians have argued whether or not Hades or Anubis was the first king of the underworld, and who currently is in charge.
Right.
Are these pools down here, or?
They technically are, but for what little water is left inside of it, it's just rot.
Oh god, you see one, he's getting gunk on his shoes. Yeah, he doesn't have shoes.
Are these doorways?
This was sort of the map I was able to pull for this. I'm going to say that there's staircases so that you can just walk. So for sake of not being able to edit the map with the time I had, this is all just one giant room, including what you see up at the top.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Baldrish, remind me again, what would be the significance of this pharaoh?
Well, Clyde, and Baldriss tells you this game's significance of pharaohs, which may or may not be like our real world.
So you're saying, how does the
Kings,
mummification process ensue?
they bury them in fancy,
Right. So, an old corpse, dragon wants. Will of Thunder wants.
Why? So that's the question.
Rare? Is it magic?
Is it an old
Maybe
friend?
he just hates them.
Or enemy?
Maybe he wants to eat them, get his powers.
Well, Helena does do something with bodies. Probably extracting their...
She gets information from them.
And I guess a pharaoh's got a lot of things to tell, don't it?
Are they?
What are they searching for in that pharaoh's mind?
Maybe he controls the sand.
Schematics for an Apache helicopter, of course.
I'm sorry, continue.
Maybe
I think I found it.
Shit, maybe we'll find out once he has that body. Expect some bad shit to go down when we return.
I don't know. Nothing's happened so far. Maybe just we pick it up.
I mean, it's not just gonna let us pick it up.
Wait,
we don't know that
touch yet.
Yeah, you might not want to touch all that's been dead for that long amount of time. You'll probably catch something.
I assume he's a pharaoh, right? The golden one, not the ones on the side.
It's the most prestigious one. Unless they did a body swap.
Okay, so you're casting, or you're using Divine Sense that yet?
Correct.
Alright. Let me see. Alright, and what is it that you're... Sorry, I'm just kind of going back and forth. What is it that you're trying to detect?
Celestial Fiend Undead.
Celestial Fiend or Undead, okay.
In this area.
In this area. So from what you are detecting from beneath the coffins, you are detecting... Let me see. You are detecting undead beneath the coffins. All three of them.
Would anybody like an undead? I've got 3.
Let me scout 1 second. Can I try to feel if there's a magical presence within these tombs with an Arcana check?
Sure, yeah.
Or maybe a trap, I'm not sure.
Do I show up in that divine sense too?
You do in fact do. You do in fact do, Baldriss. And then Clyde, as far as you trying to get a magical sense from the room, you just hear this high-pitched whirring noise coming from the Pharaoh's coffin. It's very tiny, but there's clearly magic emanating from this coffin.
Well, there's definitely something magical imbued to this coffin. Whether it's a trap, or not, I am not at liberty to identify at the moment.
We can always pull straws. Whoever pulls shortest, eats the thing
Well,
off.
if y'all give me 10 minutes, I do have to touch it. But if the coffin itself is magical in some way, hopefully don't activate by touch, I could probably get a sense for it. Y'all willing to give me the time?
Wanya plops down on the steps.
Might want to step back. Just in case.
Oh, since the last time somebody touched something strange in our party, they got horse aids. I made
got a son, Baldur's.
Right. And you've got like an actual child, Clyde.
Right.
I made this while we were in prison, and Baldrus pulls out like this sort of like gold chain necklace with a little ruby on it, and hand it to you. It should keep you safe from things like that, at least.
Does it require attunement out of character?
It does not. It is called a periapt of health, and it makes you immune from poison and disease, I think.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, I'll give it a shot. Your stuff ain't failed yet. And I will begin to ritually cast Identify on the coffin. If there's anything to be gleaned from it.
Alright. There we go. And I'll say just with a simple identify, there is as far as what you can tell with the coffin with this, that it is magically locked. Essentially, like, other than the simple magical enchantment that's been on top of it to keep it sealed, it shouldn't be anything more than just physical labor to push off the top.
Okay. Well, it's got a magical lock on it. Vanya, you got something for that, right?
Oh yeah, I suppose I do.
Wanya takes out the...
Now hold on. That one makes a loud noise, correct?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing for like 10 miles everywhere around us, Clyde.
Yeah, I mean, if you're all good with the loud noise unlocking this thing, we can then just push it open.
Oh yeah, I was born good.
Do they want us to unlock it, or do we just like pull it away?
I mean, unless we can carry the coffin.
They just want the guy.
Coffin will keep the body preserved. How heavy do you think this is?
Can I check to see from lifting from the bottom? Can I try to gauge like how heavy it is?
Yeah, I'll say make a strength check.
All right.
Look at that bag of holding, Baldur's.
I do.
And it might be heavier than that, but we could try.
12.
So trying to lift up the coffin itself, is it doable? Technically, yes. But it would require all 6 of you, and you would be moving insanely slow.
It's pretty heavy.
That ain't gonna be viable. Wait. Just put the corpse in the bag. That'll be easier, right?
Oh, it's the corpse is inside there, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but we open up the coffin and then put the corpse in the bag.
All
Alright, well, first things first. And Wanya's gonna get the gray staff, and he's gonna cast Knock. Plug your ears.
Plug it, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so immediately, Wanya, you cast Knock. And as soon as the spell goes through, the magical seal is immediately unlocked, and the coffin lid shoots out straight. Bet yeah, I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I knew
as
it.
as Betty steps forward for a closer look.
Fucking.
You said all saving rolls I get advantage from my thing?
Just death saving
Just
throws.
death saving. Okay.
Not a bad one though. Okay, Betty, you go to step forward as the coffin lid shoots out, and you're like a hockey puck, and you're like, whoa, and you duck immediately. The coffin lid goes back and hits the statue of Anubis, crumbling to pieces, the statue completely unfazed.
Oh no, Onubi.
And as this happens, this form, like a Nosferatu form, just bends from the feet, standing upward as you see this mummified pharaoh standing up. And from the sides, the two coffins begin manually moving as you see these two lanky, ribboned-looking hands reach out from it as these two mummies peer out from the coffins. And the pharaoh, eyes glowing with this cyanish color, raises its snake-like staff. And we're gonna roll initiative.
Arabian Nights.
And it dances.
It did not
It's a dance off.
It's a dance.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Some great rolls.
It is close to midnight.
I see we're doing some amazing things here.
That's what I was gonna ask. If we wanted to say this till next time, we could fight the mummy next time.
No, I was making a Michael Jackson reference, thank you.
Oh!
It's the gaming
Mummy
hours.
dancing gave me Thriller vibes.
I was also going to mention to him, I am not going to be available on the 13th. So.
Oh.
That's okay. I think some of us aren't available on the 13th anyway. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait. Yeah, that's next week. Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's my unusual schedule for some reason.
Yeah. So and honestly, I was planning for it anyway, whether it was a dragon fight or something else. So yeah, next week we'll take a break. Also, specifically for Jules, because we researched the heck out of this. So, as a bear form using multi-attack, you don't benefit from extra attack with multi-attack. It's just your regular attacks.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, you still get a bunch of cool-ass multi-attacks. It's just extra attack doesn't get applied to that.
Gotcha.
Alright. So I was like, this seems cool. Almost too cool. Let me check into this real quick. Damn it, mummies. Why the fuck you got it? Yep, we're back to the order of things. Hey! There we go, and I'll start the music in just a second. Thank you, guys. Alrighty. So top of the round is going to be Wanye Guest.
Wanye is going to instinctively try to grasp his mother's fang, but it not being there, he's just going to look at his hand. He's going to outreach it to his right. Ancestors guide me. And he is going to slowly but confidently raise his hand. You see his veins are pulsating with blue and red energy, and it looks like he's trying to crush something inside his hand. And you'll see these bricks over here. It's not okay, it's over here. But you see the bricks start like going around decaying, and you see the form of a dragon appear.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And he's gonna cast Summon Draconic Spirit, and you'll see that a red dragon, similar to the Hellfire Dragon in like physical appearance, comes out, and it's a large red dragon, and it's gonna pop its head up right there. Wanya's gonna point a single finger to the mummy.
Alright, let me get this token ready real quick. My apologies for not getting it ready soon.
No problem.
Just paint Thorikar red.
Just bam. Like, where the hell did I save it?
I didn't put it in Discord. If
campaign A. Wait, why the hell is it there? Okay, well. All right. Well, I found it finally. It was just in a weird spot.
It takes its turn directly after mine, but for now.
Okay, and I will give you control of this. As you all see this miniaturized version of what of the Hellfire Dragon, or what historians believe the Hellfire Dragon to be, up here before all of you. And Wanya, you have control. Please put it where you need to.
Awesome. He's gonna just raise right here.
That is a
We're
long
both
ass spell.
and we're both gonna get resistance to poison damage. And then immediately Wanya's just gonna take out his finger guns and blast this guy in front of him with 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Is that with like a spell point or a sorcery point?
Actually not, because this is a bonus action.
Okay.
So he's gonna do the Eldritch Blast. It says +10, it's +9, so we'll just -1 from whatever this is. So, well, 28, that hits.
28 hits?
-1, 12.
12 does not hit.
And 14.
14 does not hit.
Damn.
See one, he misses 2 shots, and then right in the chest. Does 7 force damage.
Okay, to the Mummy Lord, correct?
Yeah, right in front of me.
Alrighty. Just double check and read it over. Okay. Yep. So as soon as this mummy rises up, you shoot one as this small blast actually goes through its form and pops out the other side. Its expression does not change one bit.
Wanya is gonna meticulously fall back a little bit towards this dragon.
Okay.
And he's going to end his turn, which would be the dragon's turn next.
Would it be the dragon's turn this turn or the following turn?
I'm not sure, actually. When you cast a spell, the creature disappears. In combat, the creature shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours.
Okay, so then it gets its turn.
Okay. And then you see this dragon, and he's like crawling, he's scratching the bricks and stuff, and he's just gonna immediately just pounce on this guy like a feral being, doing, I believe, 2 rend attacks. So he's going to your spell attack modifier. Awesome. So that means 25.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
That does hit.
22.
22 does hit.
Each attack, as he's biting into the mummy's left arm and then the right arm, deals 10 damage and 7 damage.
10 and 7. And what type of damage is this?
Piercing damage.
Piercing damage. Is this physical?
Yes.
So it's non-magical.
I don't believe it's magical, no.
Okay. And sorry, and I'm trying to recall. Is it? Oh, it's trying to scratch the mummy over here on the right.
Yeah, it's called rend, quote unquote. But I'm just flavoring it as it's scratching the left and right arm. It's piercing damage.
Sorry, yeah, I was thinking it was still the Mummy Lord. Okay, so it goes up and starts scratching at the mummy and starts tearing into its form. The claws actually sort of have this hard time digging through it. It actually seems to be resistant to it.
And seeing as this is resistance to it, you see the stomach of the dragon start glowing bright red, and it's gonna breathe fire on it.
Alrighty.
Dealing 9 fire damage.
Right. Does it need to roll dex?
Yes.
I'll roll it. That is going to be a 10.
That fails.
Alright. And it seems like this thing is vulnerable to fire damage. As the ribbons immediately incinerate as this zombified, mummified screech or spittle comes out of it. So that gets doubled actually to 18.
Oh shit. See the dragon start roaring in the air, and I end my turn.
Alrighty. Alright, that is going to be its turn. Next up is the lair.
Yep.
And also, the mummy is going to take a legendary action as well. There we go. Okay, so the mummy with its, I don't know the exact word for the staff, but we'll call it a staff. It lays the staff out onto the entire floor. All of the undead Including Baldrus, technically. Each undead in the lair has advantage on saving throws against effects that turn undead until initiative count 20 of the next round. Let's start a little small. It's going to take a legendary action. Let me see.
It would be a bad time to be a cleric right about now.
It is going to... You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm just sneezing. I have absolute bitch sneezes. It's so embarrassing.
It's alright, man. Nobody's watching.
Okay, so at this point, it's going to use its Whirlwind of Sand attack. And you notice in this quick, brief moment, it immediately ignites into this giant tornado of sand and brushes past all of you.
Oh, no.
And pops up behind Nasira.
So are you doing this guy's turn right now?
Legendary.
It was a legendary action, so it technically happened at the very end of Wanya's turn.
Okay, that's what I was trying to make sure.
Yep. So yeah, I just basically his legendary action and the lair action happened at the same time. That's going to be its turn. Nasira, you are up.
Well, sensing that there's something behind me, I am going to do what I usually do and get angry. And I will punch it.
You punch it, okay?
I will punch it with... Yeah, I'll do that. Hey, where, there we go. I'm losing stuff, give me a moment. I lost myself.
Okay.
Oh.
What? Nat 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That'll be 19 damage.
Alright. Is this magical?
It is my fist.
Is your fist magical?
You wish.
So Nasira, you punch straight into the mummy's form and it crunches a bit, and it looks deep into your eyes, and you see the look of undead stare back into you. You did 0 damage.
Listen, I've faced death once already within, the last 24 hours. You don't scare me. I'm going to attempt to grapple it.
Okay. Is like a action surge or extra action?
Yeah, with my extra action.
Okay, you may attempt to grapple.
What is that? Acrobatics or athletics? I can never remember.
Because you are the grappler, athletics.
Athletics.
It's a mummy, so if you fail, okay, you're fine.
It's a mummy lord, though.
It got a 12.
Okay.
So yes, it is grappled for the time being.
Woohoo!
All right, so you all see Nasira do one punch and then just hug it immediately. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that there so that we know what's gonna happen at the start of my next turn.
Gotcha. Okay. It is going to use a legendary action to attack you. So it is going to punch you as you punched it. Does numbers. Does a 16 hit you?
That misses.
Misses, okay. You see this petrified, rotted-looking hand reach up to you and try to grab you, but you irk his torso back enough that it just swings wide. Yeah, good dodge. Speaking of, it's going to be the Mummy Lord's turn. What do I do? Okay, so at this point, seeing the Dragonborn with each other. It spots Wanye immediately. It's going to use its multi-attack. So first off, Wanye, it immediately locks eyes with you with its dreadful glare attack. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh god.
Wait, did I say wisdom saving throw attack?
Oh no, you said wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I was like, save and attack.
Please let me hit this.
Oh, so
Alright.
close.
There we go. And you fail. Okay, so first off, its eyes lock with you, and you immediately become frightened. Because you also failed by a certain amount, you are paralyzed.
Oh no.
Do I lose concentration or?
That is a great question. Let's
Oh.
double check. You might have immediately lost concentration on this. You are incapacitated, which means you can't take attacks or reactions. You can't speak or move. You fail automatically strengthened dex saving throws. Attacks have advantage of you. Any attacks within you is critical. By the looks of it, no, you have not lost concentration.
Alright, Ixon, we're still in the game, buddy.
But yeah, and you are paralyzed like this until the end of the mummy's next turn. Alright, and then it is going to make one more Rotting Fist attack on Nasira. That might be a little bit better. That's an 18 to hit.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So first off, you are going to take 16 bludgeoning damage.
Now I do have a question, because rules and not me being unsure. Does he get disadvantage for being grappled?
No, he does not. That is specifically restrained.
Okay. And you
Um,
said 16?
Yeah, grapple just makes his speed 0, and yes, 16.
Okay.
And then you are going to also take another 14 necrotic damage.
Oh, Brandon's getting lucky.
That was a lot of
Natural
dice.
20s,
I also need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
please.
here we go.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh
Ooh, 10.
Okay. Okay. So there is this point where, let me see. There we go. So Nasira, as the fist hits you, you notice this green flash and emanate from its fist, and you could spot this, but everyone else can spot it better. Across Nasira's neck, where she was punched, you notice this green blight-like energy emanating off of it. She seems tapped into in some way, but you're not sure yet. You feel fine. All right. That is going to be the Mummy Lord's turn. Actually, I just realized this. Battlestar and Clyde, what are you guys' dexterity?
3.
16
Oh.
plus 3?
16.
Wow.
So you both are plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Mummy Lord should have gone after you guys in this case, so my apologies. So next up, between the two of you, would one of you like to go first, or would you like to roll for it?
Go Balasar.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. I'm run after that thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ugh. Hold on. Actually, no.
You got a breath attack?
I do, but I don't want to hit Nasira. Actually, I'll take that. Perfect. And it can't go with 2 of them. I'm just gonna throw a hand axe at the mummy.
Okay, just a hand axe? Okay.
Yeah. That's a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Oh wait, on the Mummy or Mummy Lord?
Mummy Lord.
Okay, that does miss.
Cool. Not hand axes. Is this like a pillar?
Yes, that
Or
is
like
a
a
pillar.
protruding wall?
Actually, I'm gonna assume this whole place is flat, so I'll say, other than the staircases leading up to the side, I'll just say this whole place is flat.
Okay.
Very stable exterior architecture.
In that case,
The aliens helped them build these.
20,
No, no, no.
25,
Yeah.
30, and wait, do I actually? No. I'll end my turn there.
Okay, so Clyde, you are up.
I will move over here to yeah, like that. I will bonus action give a bardic inspiration to Nasira. And I'll mark that in some way. And action ready a cantrip for when this mummy approaches, gets within 5 feet of me.
Okay. And what cantrip is it?
Green flame blade.
Green flame blade. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so is that your turn?
Yes.
Gotcha. Mummy Lord already went, did his business on Despera. The gong plays. Betcha, you are up.
Alright, Betya is going to cast Sanctuary on himself. And then Betya is going to walk over here, give it a little whistle to give a, give the help action to Baldrus as a bonus action for one of my subclass feats to help out with a potential saving throw, and then stand right here ready to receive whatever the mummy's going to try to throw at me.
Okay. Gotcha. Baldrus, you were up.
Okay. Nasira still has this mummy grappled.
Yes, technically.
Alright. Baldrus is going to take a little stone and place it into a slot in his armor, and all of the runes begin to glow as he casts haste on himself. And then I'm gonna go up to this mummy and I'm gonna punch it.
You may punch.
At advantage.
I'm going to punch it at advantage. 22.
22 definitely hits.
Okay. For 11 thunder damage.
11 thunder damage on the mummy. Yes, you hit.
It has disadvantage on attacks against anyone but me until my next turn.
Until your next turn. Okay, gotcha.
And
right.
that's all I can do currently.
Alright, that is your turn. Alright, so the mummies are going to be up. So this one immediately, of course, is going to slumber on over and go straight to Clyde.
Perfect. I lash out with my knife. Or dagger.
Knife.
Hopefully that hits. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, he will take the dagger's damage on top of Green Flame Blade. Let's see.
Damn.
This one will take 12 fire damage. And as Clyde pulls out the dagger stabbed into the creature, fire will spread backwards towards this one, taking 8 fire damage.
8 fire damage, okay. Does it need to make a save for that?
No, it just happens. They have to be within 5 feet of one another.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, here, display.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Okay. Alright, so then the mummy is going to go up next. And it's going to attack Clyde.
Okay.
So first off, it's going to use its dreadful glare as well. I need Clyde to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, so similar to Wanye, you are frightened as well. But you are not terrified.
Okay.
You are frightened until the end of the mummy's turn. There we go. And then it's going to punch you. Sorry, I almost forgot it was my turn.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage? I thought it was just the mummy
I
lord.
thought it was the mummy lord.
Oh wait, sorry. That's true. I was not paying attention.
Okay. So the mummy just attacking Clyde, that's going to be just an 11 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, so it just sort of slobbers on top of you a bit and just really kind of leans into your face, as its glare just goes straight into your eyes.
Ugh.
Alright. The mummy over here is going to just walk up, grabbing Wanya's character. It's going to limber on over here, and it's actually going to go straight for Wanye, so you can provoke attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Cool. It's gonna make a single attack. Dealing 13.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Awesome. Dragon just gonna nip at its ankle. Dealing 7. Cheers.
And it is resistant to it, so it just sort of keeps going around its business. Okay, so then it's going to get up to Wanye, and it's going to just make an attack on you.
Am I paralyzed or
You are
that's
still
not-
paralyzed,
That's not good.
and this would also be critical since it's within 5 feet of you.
Oh, God.
So so its attack on you is going to be at advantage.
Awesome.
That's going to be 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alright, so I'll roll 4 of these guys. So you first take... you take 18 bludgeoning damage. Followed by... 24 necrotic damage.
That's not good.
Let me also double check. It's for Dex and Strength. I need Wanya to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
At disadvantage because I'm paralyzed?
No,
Or-
that's only Strength and Dex.
Okay. Come on, please. I have like a plus. Okay, well.
Okay, so you all see this flash emanate over Wanya's form, but the mark doesn't appear over your body.
There you go.
Actually get this on his here as well. Alright, so that's going to be the mummy's turn. So top of the round is Wanya Kest. You are frightened and paralyzed on the ground.
Alright, so I took 39 damage total.
Yes.
And there's no saving throw, I'm just paralyzed.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. So you see Wanye just bleeding out, and my dragon, of course, is gonna come over. He's gonna use his wings. He's gonna hover. He's gonna just like a hawk, just attack this guy, and he's gonna go. He's gonna bite. He's gonna try to claw out his rib cage and finish with the breath weapon, dealing. Let's see, 2 of these. Is it bites its rib cage?
Yeah, both hit.
Yep, and oh, great damage. This
Okay.
is fantastic.
Half to 5. Okay.
Easy math.
Then it's gonna finish at least with a fire breath. Please,
Alright.
oh god. Dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Okay. Man. That's a 7.
Awesome. You see the dragon's head. It's just gonna like bite into its torso and start lighting it on fire.
Okay. For 14 damage since it's vulnerable. Yeah, since it's vulnerable. So yeah, this thing's looking pretty cooked right now, but it's still hanging on together.
And that is all I can do. Okay.
Alright. Wanya gives a paralyzed thumbs up to the dragon.
Yeah.
Alright. Next up is the lair.
Oh god.
Let me see. Actually, it's going to do a couple things first. But first off is the lair, which... Alright. So suddenly the mummy lord waves its staff one more time and emanates it around the room. So until initiative count 20 of the next round, any non-undead creature that tries to cast a spell of 4th level or lower is racked with pain.
Oh.
The creature can choose another action instead, but if it tries to cast a spell, it must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes necrotic damage per the level of the spell, and the spell has no effect and is wasted.
What if it's a cantrip?
It's technically considered a spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do I take 0 damage?
I guess in that case, I think cantrips are considered level 1 spells.
That's fair.
Cantrips means that they can cast at any time. And then the mummy's going to use its lair action, or its at the end of Wanya's turn, it's going to use a legendary action to use Whirlwind of Sands again.
I just realized, should I roll a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration?
That is correct, yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Alright, 18. Cool.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, and so the Mummy Lord is going to actually move all the way down here. It can move up to 60 feet. So it's going to move all the way right here. And you just see it standing in the room, just staring at all of you. And slams the staff back on the ground. Nasira, you are up.
Nasira's hands are empty.
Yes.
Empty-handed, very angry. Nasira's gonna walk up to the first enemy and just punch it.
You may punch. Yeah, I can punch!
Let's see. I'm also going to use, this time, Reckless Attack, because the thing I was going after ran away, and now it's just like, Damn.
Damn.
Nice. So that'll be... What's that? 13 damage? Yeah, 13 damage.
13 bludgeoning. And unlike the Mummy Lord, you punch into this thing. It has resistance to you, but, it's not immune, but it has resistance to you.
And then I'm going to do my extra attack. That'll be 27 to hit.
Yeah. I keep getting confused. Is that to roll straight or is that an advantage? I'm so confused.
So Reckless Attack gives me advantage, and then
Reckless.
gives the enemy advantage on me until my next turn.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
So that'll be for 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay. Halved to stab on.
And then bonus action, Frenzy Attack for one last punch. 19 to hit.
19 does hit, yeah.
And that'll be for 10 damage.
10 damage. Alright. Okay, yeah, so you finally, not being able to strike at the Lord, you find some of its minions and you just start bashing into it recklessly. But yeah, it's taken some hits. It's almost there. Also, question. Have you and Nasira been keeping track that when you use Frenzy, you gain a level of exhaustion once your rage ends?
Yes, I have it.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
For sure.
Alright. Well, that is your turn, Nasira.
Yes, that'll be it.
Alright, Balasar, you are up.
Alright, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then on the dash, 35, 40, 45. And I'm going to use Action Surge to attack him with my Moon Touch sword first.
15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
All right, then we'll come back around with the Warhammer. Ugh. 11, I'm sure, does not hit.
Despite being a mummy, you try to swing in and just with as little effort as possible, just bends around your strikes.
And I'll go ahead and use my extra attacks. Try one more. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 28 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Fantastic. And that's going to be for 13 slashing damage.
Alright. And that is a magical weapon, correct?
Yes, both of them are, technically.
Technically, okay. Is it a +1 or a +2?
No, they're just we like altered them like a while back, and just made them magical. There wasn't any like additional +1 or nothing to them.
Okay. Alright. And I just looked it up. Yeah, as per the rules, if your weapon is magical, such as the Moontouch sword, it counts as magical for overcoming resistances.
And here comes the Warhammer. My last one. 18 to hit.
18 does hit as well.
And that will be for 11 bludgeoning.
11 bludgeoning. Okay. And what's the Warhammer again, as far as magic?
I remember we did. I don't remember exactly what we did, but we did like some kind of alteration, and we were able to make it a magical weapon. I can't recall exactly what it was.
Yeah, we'll look into that later. But okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lay in with 2 hits at the very end with the sword and the hammer, and just crash down on top of them.
And I'll use the remainder of my dash movement, 45, 50, just to get in front of them.
Okay.
And that's it. That's everything.
All right. And as you get behind him, its head and its arms rotate backwards, and it's going to use a legendary action against you. It is going to. Let's think. Yeah, it's going to use its blinding dust against you. So suddenly its hands lift up with its mangled up fingers, and this cloud of dust immediately encircles you, Balasar. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Nice. That's a 25.
25. So yeah, you close your eyes in anticipation of the sand getting into your eyes, but you maintain, and you were not blinded by the sand. Alrighty. And when it ends, you reopen your eyes once more. Alright, Clyde, you are up.
After having, shoved the zombie off of me after it narrowly hits, but still being frightened, I, turn away, look to the mummy lord, and I cast Mind Spike at 5th level. It must make a wisdom saving throw.
Which it does so at advantage. That is a 28.
Passes. It takes half of 24.
12.
And you would see Clyde's eyes glow green as he tries to focus on maintaining the spell, and a spike gets driven through. Incorporeal green spike is driven through the mummy's head, but swiftly disappears after having gone in. Yeah. And that's my turn. I brace for impact for what's behind me.
Okay. Alrighty, next up is the Pharaoh, the Mummy Lord. I'm gonna figure out what he's gonna do. Give me a brief second. Okay. Where do I do this?
Is Wanya still paralyzed?
At the end of his turn, you would no longer be paralyzed. Oh shit! Oh! Oh!
He summons dragon.
Dragon fire. Let's go.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me read this real quick.
He's gonna summon a worm, isn't he? You know it's bad when there's like 3 paragraphs describing what he can do.
Yeah, honestly, this is one of those spells. Oh shit.
Vicious mockery.
You're just reading what Fireball
Damn.
does.
Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do instead. Let me just double check this. Here's in the area. Okay. Yep, so it's going to lean back and look at the crowd of people gathered around one of its mummies. It extends its staff as out from the snakehead, this massive insect plague appears from it. It's going to cast Insect Plague. And it's a 20-foot radius. It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Oh.
Let me draw this out real quick. Now I have the spheres. There we go. So it's that big. This bet is try shuffling to the side. It's gonna move it there. So I would like the 4 of you. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Huh? Oh, there we go.
Okay. There we go. And I think I'm missing. Let me see. I'm missing. Oh, Clyde, did you? Oh, that's you up there.
Yeah, it's up. It's there. Yeah, it's weird.
It's hiding. Okay, so Betya and Nasira fail. Clyde and Baldrus pass. So let me roll this. Double check. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's just not much damage. Okay, so you guys are going to take. As the Doom music kicks in. So those who failed, you are going to take 33 piercing damage.
Oof.
And the 2 of you that succeeded, you only take 16. As this cacophony of insects and locusts and mosquitoes immediately swarm all of you and just start biting into your form and nipping incessantly. And that is going to be... Yeah, at this point, the Mummy Lord is actually just going to... Keeping its torso aimed at Balasar, it's just going to rotate and pivot around him. Like a ballroom dancer. That is going to be its turn. Wanye Kest, you are no longer paralyzed. Next up would be Betya.
Betya's gonna get the hell out of Dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It is going to use that, should I be scared?
He doesn't bite.
Oh god, it's like Spike Trap all over again.
Bullshit, we've seen him bite twice.
Boiling bites on my command.
Betya is gonna start twirling her staff around, making those lovely sounds with the wind blowing through them, to give the help action to the dragon in order to numb, and simultaneously give a bardic inspiration to Wanye Kest.
Yay! Wanye appreciates it, he just doesn't show it.
Betya is disappointed, but her mask doesn't show it. And that's gonna be Betya.
Alrighty. And next up would be a Baldrus.
Well, first I'm gonna go up to this mummy here. Can I Well, no, it won't make a difference. I'm gonna punch the mummy.
You may punch the mummy.
I was gonna move Clyde, but then
Nah, don't worry about it.
20.
That hits.
Okay. If I have a double attack, can it be split at between movement, or does it have to be done on a target?
Double attack is it like a bonus action or?
Whenever I make the attack action, I can attack twice.
Extra attack.
Oh, sorry. That's what it's called.
I'd say for extra attack, this should be continuous, so it would be for the same target.
Okay, and I will punch this mummy again.
Alright.
29.
hits. I thought it was 29 damage. I'm like, holy shit.
So 8 thunder damage again.
Okay, yeah, 8 thunder damage again. You crash into it. Its form and ribbons are falling off right now, and it's loosely covered in ribbons now. As you just see this like mortified, wet flesh underneath.
All right. I kind of feel confident that I've knocked it a little loose, and I'm going to use all of my movement speed to meet up with Balasar, and I'll use my haste action to punch the Mummy Lord.
Okay, and you are going to suffer attack of opportunity from the mummy.
Yes.
So let me roll. Ooh, hot damn, that's I forgot it's your armor class. Does a 16 hit you?
No, it doesn't.
Of course not. Alright, continue.
I can see him smiling.
Yes. I'm
I'll
so
throw
happy.
One punch. 14.
14 does not hit.
Oh, sorry, Balasar. And that's my turn.
Okay. Next up are the mummies. So, mummies here. Mummy on the left is going to... I believe Clyde's already frightened.
Yes.
So it's going to turn its attention towards Nasira with its dreadful glare. Nasira, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Please
I've been
take-
rolling high for attacks but low for saving throws. Let's go.
You have my bardic inspiration. D6.
You said a
alright.
D6?
Yes.
That's all out of 13.
You hate me.
Bless.
As is canon, you hate me.
So, Nasira, the mummy glares into your eyes. There's a brief moment your hair shoots up, but this guy can't make you sweat. It's fine. And and at this point, being Nasira has already been touched, it is going to attack Clyde, who is also frightened, I believe.
Yep.
That is a... Ooh, you might get lucky again. That is a 13 to hit.
Oh, yep, that misses.
Yep. So yeah, it just reaches out for your neck, but you lean back just enough in time. And then it is going to just... It's going to stand there, yeah. Alright, and then the mummy on the right is going to use its glare at Betya. Betya, please make a... Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Please and thank you. Yep, doesn't make you sweat either. You are completely fine. The mummy is going to continue its assault on Wanye and try to make it punched.
That is tradition.
Yep, but not an advantage anymore. That is a... Oh wait, you're incapacitated though, right?
Incapacitated? I think I'm up, right? Like, the spell ended where I'm not.
The paralyzed?
Alright.
Yeah, that ended, didn't it?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Is he still frightened?
I'm frightened of the pharaoh, right? Or I'm not sure. I can't frighten.
No, both of those end at the end of the Mummy Lord's next turn, so you're
okay.
neither it. So yeah, so this would just be a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, so yeah, so you quickly, it reaches for you and you combat roll to the side to get out of the way. But yeah, the mummies just sort of kind of, they're kind of stuck at the moment. But okay, that's going to be their turn. My screen froze for a second. Hold on a hot minute.
Excellent.
Alright. So top of the round would be Wanye Kest.
As Betya casts Bardic Inspiration on Wanye, you see Wanye's eyes kind of dart over to meet yours. You're not sure if it's hostility or fear or anger or happiness, but he just has a very stoic face, and his eyes immediately revert back to the mummy, which he's going to do the classic Zap and Dash, which is going to be a 14.
A 14 to hit? Yeah.
You see Wanye he's just gonna do what Clyde did to me and backhand him.
Okay. You shocking grasp the mummy.
Yeah, I'm shocking grasp the mummy, and it's gonna be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 damage.
Lightning damage.
So So yes, the mummy just immediately shuts.
Hold on, my
shutters,
audio's fucking up. Give me a second.
and it quivers or shivers. Sorry.
I quivers. This is late night hours. It
It
quivers.
quivers. The mummy quivers.
Oh jeez, what did I
The
come back
mummy.
to? As Wanye makes a mummy quiver. Is this flat over here?
Yes.
Wanye is going to zap and dash away. And he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Raise his other arm, look directly into the Pharaoh's eyes without, triggering anything. And he's going to cast a 5th level spell, which will be Lightning Bolt.
Okay. Give me a lightning bolt.
You can see the ozone coalesce, the dust rises off the ground as this fires at him and deals. Just make a dexterity saving throw. Just as I get my giant, warhammer size gavel dice and just drop.
Yeah. As you roll your entire dice bag on the ground. How many dice is that?
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm pretty sure for him it just doubles the dice he rolls every time. I don't know
I have
why.
no idea
Jesus.
why. Yeah,
I was
have no
gonna ask,
idea.
did you cast that at level 5 just so that you didn't take damage from casting a lower level spell?
Absolutely.
So yeah, Andrew, you rolled twice the dice. It rolled 20d6, but you actually rolled 10d6. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why it inputs it, but the damage is correct, right?
Yeah,
When
the
you
damage
hover
is
over
correct.
It's damage fine.
Okay. So index save?
Yeah, 35
11.
lightning damage.
11.
Oh yeah. Wanya's gonna blast this fucker's head off.
Yeah, that was a big move. Not gonna lie, that was a big move. So yeah, this giant bolt just like the lightning from the ancient blue dragon, you just arc it across and get the mummy right in the head. Balsar and Baldrus, you notice its head almost completely detaches. It's not looking good right now.
Wanya cracks a smile and ends his turn.
All right, and I'm gonna crack a smile with my lair action and legendary attack.
But my dragon, Tim.
Oh yeah, continue. I'm sorry.
Oh no, actually you can do that. I think right at the end of my turn.
That's a great question.
The dragon shares the same initiative, but it goes at the end of his turn as the wording.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I guess it would still get its legendary action, yeah. So let me read this real quick. Okay. Alright. So it is going at this point in its old ancient language, it starts speaking this blasphemous word. I need both Balsar and Baldrus to make constitution saving throws.
Okay.
What language is it?
It is old, is what it is. It is, I will admit, you don't know the name of it off the tip of your tongue unless you allow the DM time to come up with a name, but it is clearly the ancient language used by these people long ago. And despite its ancient fluency, you both pass, and you are both not stunned by the Mummy Lord.
Nice.
Alrighty. And that is going to be its turn. Wanya Kest, you may continue with your dragon.
Ixen, doing what I ordered him to do, is just going to... I guess Ixen has a personality of his own, so he is not racist against elves. He's gonna give a little smile, or he's gonna do like a little patty dog thing, and just start biting into this mummy.
At advantage.
Oops, not that. I mean, I'll use that, I guess, but at advantage, that hits whatever it is. 23. And I'll fish for the crit, sure. And 19.
On the mummy, just a regular mummy, that hits.
Awesome. And that did 6 damage, piercing damage. And then it will do another. As it bites his other arm and tries to throw it to Betya, it'll do. I can't see what. I think it's like 6 damage. Oh, 8 damage.
8 damage halved. Yeah. So the dragon finally just immediately chomps down on top of the mummy and just bisects it in half. It is dead.
Oh, yeah.
Well, re-dead.
Said again, the dragon is gonna give a smile to bet you, and it's gonna just crawl through over here like a dragon. Actually, he's gonna take the sky. He's at flying speed, so you just see the wings start beating and dust is flying everywhere. An Apache attack helicopter. He's gonna fly right over Wanye and end his turn because he can't make it in time.
All right, and then the lair action it chooses. Let's see. All right, it's gonna do the first one it did, where it has advantage on saving throws against effects that turn undead until initiative count 20, which doesn't really do that much, but hey, this is what I can do. Next up is Nisira.
Nasir is going to punch.
Punch.
Nasir is angry, doesn't care about the swarm around her. It's been a rough couple days.
Yeah. Oh, come on, me.
15 to hit.
Oh, it gets hit. All right.
That'll be 8 damage there.
And tired of this mummy with that 8 damage, you punch it straight in the jaw as its head rolls back and the neck breaks. It is dead.
As the way this happened is Nasira had both hands up, threw a right, was ready to throw a left, and it falls in the sea.
Yep.
Just looking at her left hand, she's like, shit. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right. That is your turn. Next up is the Balastar.
Alright, I'm just gonna lay into this thing.
Go for it.
First, with the long sword. That's gonna be a miss.
That's a miss.
Warhammer. Nice.
That's a hit.
That's gonna be for 10 damage.
Okay.
And then extra attack. Once again with the sword. Nat 20.
Nat 20, damn.
Damn.
Yo.
Oh, that's gonna be for 8 damage.
8 damage, okay.
And then one more time with the Warhammer. Nice.
There we go.
And that's gonna be 12 damage.
Gotcha. Nice.
And that'll be it.
That'll be it indeed, okay. And then it's going to do one legendary attack on Balasar. It's going to use a punch.
What?
It's gonna punch it.
That's gonna punch you. At disadvantage.
At disadvantage, okay. Oh yeah, that did it. That is a
Oh, wait,
13.
no.
Oh
I
wait.
think I missed my last attack, right?
I believe so, maybe? Let's check.
Like it's only been one round since I've been down here.
Yeah, you dashed here. You got a 14 to hit.
Alright. I lied, and I am sorry.
Okay, in that case, that is a 23 to hit.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so you are going to take first and foremost. You take approximately 15 bludgeoning damage, followed by a very gentle but deadly 25 necrotic damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Alright. It's 21.
Alright. So the punch connects into your neck as this green flash shines across your form. But no mark is left behind. You are fine right now.
Alrighty.
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Just move around him. Try to engulf him, basically.
Gotcha.
But that's it.
Alright. Clyde, you are up.
Am I still under the effect of frightened?
At this point, especially since the mummy who gave it to you is dead, no, you are
Okay.
not frightened. I've also been rolling for the insect swarm. It has not lost concentration yet.
Got it. Clyde will stumble out of the insect swarm, just shit. I take a look at the mummy lord. How weathered does it look?
Pretty weathered.
All right. Does it take an action to hand an item to another character?
Depends on the item. What are you hoping to hand?
I want to unequip my periaptive health and give it to Nasira.
I would say that would be an action.
All right. I'll try to get Nasira to hold on and unequip the amulet. Say, that looks really bad. You ought to be wearing this instead. And hand it over as an action. I'll type it in chat. And you can search it up on D&D Beyond.
I love how Baldrus gives you a gift and you're like, don't tell Baldrus, but borrow this for a little bit.
Yeah, true. And meanwhile, I loudly proclaim with a bardic inspiration. Go get him, Baldrus. I give Baldrus bardic inspiration.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. And the Mummy Lord takes note of that as it stares towards Baldrus, staring back towards it. It is going to cast... Let me read this real quick.
Uh-oh.
And that's how... And the Mummy laughs as well.
Alright.
Nah. Let me double check this. Let me read this.
Does Baldrus get advantage on saving throws because he's undead?
Actually,
Perhaps.
Oh, it's only against throws that turn undead, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
yeah. Let me actually. I need to look at Alan's sheet real quick. Hold on. This is important. This one
If
should
I
return.
can direct you to anything.
He casts Tidal Wave.
I just disintegrated to ash.
The die spell. You did know.
Oh, that would count as running water, right?
If it flows into the pool which goes into the river, I don't know.
You know what? At this point, it's not gonna risk it. Actually, it's actually gonna turn his attention to Balasar, being it's the closest thing to it. Balasar, it's at this point, the mummy holds up its hand, and this ilky green rot turns into this glowing purple, and literally grabs you gently by the face as the shockwave goes through you. I need you to make, please, a... What type of save is this? This is a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. It's 14.
Okay.
Baldrus, seeing this creepy hand thing going on, is going to use a flash of genius, and without any magical item, he's just going to kind of slap at the mummy's hand, and add +5 to that save
+5 to it?
to make it 19 total. It's Artificer class feature.
I love the RP of him slapping his hand, just like pathetic. Like
No.
Let me think. You gain the ability, make skill check or saving throw. You can use your reaction to add your intelligence modifier, and it's +5, right?
Yes.
That's fair. Okay, so 19. You got so lucky. You actually got really lucky on this, Jules. You got really lucky. Yeah. So,
Alright.
Jules, you feel this sense of disease course through your body of some ancient kind before like you feel like this immeasurable pain course throughout every bloodstream before it gets sucked back through the mummy's hand. You're not sure what Baldrus just saved you from, but you could tell it was really bad.
Oh.
Close one.
And the Mummy Lord at this point looks at the two of you in absolute disgust. Betya, your turn.
Alright, Betya is gonna rush down to Wanye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn towards him with the mask thing and the teardrop thing. Surge 15 points of hit points into him.
Do I heal?
Yeah.
Awesome. Wanye is not showing any emotion, but he's probably thankful.
And then bonus action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna double check something really quickly. I don't like this. Okay, let's go 1, 2. And Ella, my turn.
Alright. Next up is Baldrus.
Seeing, I suppose, no other mummies around, I'm gonna lay 2 into this one.
Alright, you may lay.
Yes, he may.
1,
That is a miss.
You have a d6.
Can I just roll that for like
Only
to add it
once.
to my hit, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, 18 hits.
Ooh.
12 damage, and then extra attack.
With a total of 130 hit points, the floor is yours, Baldrus.
Well, after, I guess, slapping the mummy's hand away from Balasar's face, Baldrus is just going to kind of like grab it and twirl him around and give him one punch to the gut. Just like thunder.
Baldrus, you do the spin move as the Mummy Lord stares back at you as you crack straight into its abs to the point where it lets out this strained cough as the chest rips open, the ribs pointed outwards, and it's still beating heart, visible and showing, as it falls backwards, not moving.
Holy shit, Baldrus.
Is everything okay?
Well, here's hoping they don't mind some damaged goods. I'm sure they were expecting some resistance.
Ixin, who, you don't know his name, is gonna fly down. It's a large dragon. You're just gonna come around here and land.
Wanya, you're controlling that, right?
Yeah, technically. He has his own feelings and emotions, but I'd like to show you and introduce you guys to Ixin.
And Ixin is going to blow like a little bit of fire in the air. Like a little sparkler.
Is like a physical dragon?
Is this your coping for Folgers or something?
Well, first of all, it's not a cope. Second
Are
of all,
you
yes.
thieving?
Not at all. And if you go ahead and touch him, Baldrus, give him a little scratch around the ears.
I'm going
Just give him a little
to
scratch, Baldrus.
look for ears on a lizard.
Those little thorny, pointy things, like see on balls are. It's like the little.
All right.
It's like, it's real, right? Like it's...
Yeah, it's real. It's a physical thing.
Betya gives him a scratch.
And it follows my orders, and it can be used as a mount.
Yo.
So,
Well, if we need to deliver this package express style to our draconic friend, we could always send our other draconic friend to do it for us after we finish, I assume, looting this temple. If
Right.
there's anything to loot.
This reason. We could stuff the mummy in the bag and just send...
Sira, how are you feeling?
Nasira, having had the necklace handed to her, we'll put it on. How am I feeling?
Let me reread it real quick.
According to Baldrus, it was helping against disease or some such. And I don't know what that mummy did to you, but you can clearly tell right there on the skin. That ain't good.
Alright. So you put on the necklace, Nasira, and you get it cozy. And for any small cold or flu that you had, it immediately goes away. You actually feel quite well. But this feeling that you got from the mummy, it still has a grip on you.
No.
Nice, but it's still there. It's like a creep between your neck and your shoulder that just won't go away.
Hell.
Maybe knife ears could give you like a little massage or something, like deep tissue.
If you're allowed, and if you even want to, maybe that magic pool will do something to fix that.
I mean, if we need an ambulance, we could always load him on the dragon and fly him out. I'm just not sure how welcoming the Will of Thunder will be to, well, Nasira of all people.
Maybe it'll take some form of pleasure in seeing her suffering or something.
At this point, I'll take the necklace off and give it back.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Clyde puts it back on.
All right. So, for what we have of this session, while you guys are in this temple, what else, if anything, would you like to do?
Loot Goblin.
Luke Goblin, are you looking around?
Since I have the amulet of anti-disease, I rummage through the coffins.
All right. You go to the side bearer coffins. Nothing else is in the side bearer coffins. Oh, and the insect swarm would go away. They just fly away. But you go up to the pharaoh's sarcophagus, and when you look inside, there is a surplus of coin and gems and diamonds. You're not sure how much this is worth, but easily into the thousands, if not tens of thousands.
Well, we probably got some sort of bonus haul for the dragon. He's probably gonna want to claim some of that.
I mean, we don't have to. He messages you this. You know, Clyde, I think,
Wanye, how well do you know your own ancestors?
Okay, well, he's probably very distant if my direct ancestor, but I'm thinking he has a substantial hoard for himself. He just wanted the body. You know, if I was a dragon,
Enough is never enough. You know that, Wanye. But I'm guessing if we act nice, he might let us keep some. Doubt it, though. Let's just take it. Might as well bring over his corpse on a diamond platter.
Who is looting the pharaoh's coffin of coins and treasures?
Oh yeah. I would ask for Baldrus's bag of holding to stuff it all in.
Ixin could always help if a dragon can.
Yeah, I guess Baldrus would have, if possible, finished stuffing the pharaoh into the bag.
True.
And then I'll fly up to Clyde and maybe consider. You said there's diamonds in here.
Bunch of diamonds and gold.
Is there
Gotta be well in the thousands, maybe 10,000s worth.
Is there a diamond that might look worth perhaps
Oh, you mean the one they hauled up the other day? Is there?
200 gold equivalent? No?
Oh. Probably. Is it for a spell casting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a diamond for a spell cast for a revivify?
Oh, there is easily diamonds in here enough for revivify.
Well, unless he's watching, and I just kind of look left and right.
Make a. Hold on.
Yeah.
I think it's a perception check.
Yeah. I just unless he's watching, just don't use it till after our business is done. Perception.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
that's weird.
As far as you can look around and observe in the room, you don't spot anything.
His whole
Maybe.
desert is his domain could have all been bluster, but that seemed pretty powerful, Baldrus. You don't want to be cheating him.
suppose we could hope for a reward.
Exactly.
Baldrus will hand you the bag.
Alrighty. I will start
guess help you
scooping.
stop.
I
Yeah.
will start scooping gold and diamonds in.
Okay.
Just all on top of this mummy.
Curse me, I dare you.
Alright, so you start putting coins and diamonds and this massive treasure pot into the bag. Is this the same bag with the mummy?
With the mummy,
Yeah.
yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And probably other assorted items that we
Oh,
picked
yeah.
up along the way.
Oh yeah. It's this massive bag full of treasure and money right now. You haven't seen this amount of money since the Golden Man statue in the woods. But yeah, but you empty the coffin dry and have all of this treasure.
How tall is the big statue in the middle of the room?
It's quite massive. I'd say at least 40 feet tall.
Can
Does
I,
it
like-
appear that this is a path that can go across, like mechanically? This shade of red here that has this line, like it slides across or something.
Do you want to try?
Well, I'm not gonna push it, but does it look like it can move along it? Like, are these ridges deep enough, like a railroad, or are they just painted?
Make an investigation check.
If we had a little time, I was also gonna like fly around and just like prod at things and see if anything unique about it. I don't know if it's
Okay.
got secrets.
I want to look for secrets.
How do I?
I mean, what if that wasn't the real pharaoh?
I mean, you guys always search for secret walls in all of the maps I make for you. So sure, Baldrus, make an investigation check.
Thank you, Tim.
Wanye, who knows? Could be. So Baldrus, you do search around the room, and it's a bit difficult just because this room. It seems like this sounds like the friendship was made along the way. Like it seems like the treasure was what was already inside.
Okay.
It seems like this chamber was maybe kept underground and a secret long ago, but over time, the sands had unveiled it. So this room itself is the secret. You don't find anything else within it.
Baldrus, I can do that too. And Wanya's gonna hop on back of Vixen, and he's gonna fly up next to Baldrus. You see
Ouch.
Vixen.
Oh,
By the way, here's your bag back.
Also comes with.
Oh,
Sorry.
Well, I'll grab the bag.
There you go.
Okay.
I promise I won't steal anything.
I mean,
Can I just?
not me. You should be saying that too.
I'm just saying it out loud. for
We
anyone
talked
who
to
needs to hear it.
Baldrus. We're in the middle of the desert.
Just whoever needs to
Whoever's
hear it.
listening. That's very moral of you.
Baldrus rocks the entire bag of mummy corpse and jewels. As you all, one by one, make your way at the temple, just rest here for a bit. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking we've been at this for a bit. Let's call it the session.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Boo! 3 more hours. All right.
Who knows? I mean, we have to encounter the dragon again next session, so.
So I will admit, I did have this encounter planned, but I didn't expect the suddenness of, oh, let's do it tonight. I'm like, oh shit, I haven't done my mummy research. So it was fuck it, we'll figure it out as we go. But,
Thank you.
know,
Thank you for the sesh.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
And
very
we
different.
didn't get TPK'd, which I'm always happy about.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bright smile on my face right now. Couldn't have gone better.
All right. Well, thank you guys for playing. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I'll chill here for a little bit.
Cool, yeah. I'll be right back, but see you guys. Thanks for playing.
See you later, Slog.
Alrighty, folks. That's the end of today's stream. I want to thank you all for watching. D&D is complete, episode 40. The party was not TPK'd. Though we still have to deal with an ancient blue dragon who might accept us under his servitude. I don't know, and I'm still a little lost on my warlock patron's challenges that he's bestowed upon me. I'm gonna ask my DM about that, see what I can get from it. But anyways, tomorrow no stream. Sunday there will be a stream, as this was supposed to be a D&D session on Sunday, but we changed it to today for this week. So be sure to check us out on Discord and Twitter for notifications on when we go live next and what we're playing. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye, guys.